And hello, everybody. Can I get someone to do an audio check? I don't have sound tail in my ears. So
Hello?
Jesus Christ. Don't deafen the people. We ought to do the audio check like right now with your mic, Kent. Jesus. Hello, everybody. We're Hard Knock Dice. My name is Jonesy, your dungeon master for the evening, and these beautiful people around me are your heroes for the evening and my best friends. Today, we're going to continue across Eberron, but before we do, wonderful. Glad you hear us there, Hydra. Thank you for that. If I can please get an exclamation mark charity in the chat. We're raising money with Extra Life. Go open your heart wide. We are very professional. Bing. Just awesome. Yeah, so I forgot to launch Soundtail before we get started, but we're not going to need that for long anyways. You'll figure out why when we go through the recap. What? Anyways, yeah, it's wild. Anyways, back to Extra Life. Go click on that link up there. It's 2 messages up. Extra Life is raising money for children's hospitals in lots of places. Go click on that link. We're raising money specifically for the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. So open your heart wallets, do the lawful nice thing, and donate to a really great cause. Yeah, that's it. That's it as far as that goes. And we got some birthdays. We got August is fucking birthday month for Hard Knock Dice. We got a couple of them. Happy birthday to Mr. Artium / Mr. Kent Hendricks. So happy birthday to you.
I'm older.
You are older. You're old as shit. Zalon Panda, thank you so much for the adventuring party. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got a couple of more follows earlier. Welcome in Deuterino and the Giant as well. Thank you guys for the follows. But happy birthday, Kent, as is tradition. Oh, and also happy birthday to our one and only Vermilion Hydra in the chat / Mr. Wyatt / Azure, Mr. Blue Boy, as he is known in some regions. Our very own Drake Warden. So happy birthday. As is tradition here on Hard Knock Dice, you will get your birthday 20. This birthday 20 is free of charge for right now. After the second birthday 20, it's $9.90 a month after that. So it will not carry on to next year because this campaign won't be going on next year. We will end this. Yeah, everybody boo Milo for that. Boo Milo. We're just going to keep doing that.
Yeah, we've been booing Milo.
Anyways.
It's been happening.
So, I don't know if I've officially announced it on the channel yet. I should probably clarify. Guys, Across Eberron will be ending in December. Where we have called it. We're going to... I almost said gaslight. That's not the fucking word I'm looking for. We're going to sunset Across Eberron in December. So our campaign will be ending then, and we'll be all level 20, and we'll see how it goes from there. Or it won't, depending on how today goes, really. I'm somewhat worried. But happy birthday to you guys. You guys have your birthday 20s. We've seen how they play out in the past. So put those in your back pocket. Write it down somewhere, because I'm not going to keep track of it. If you ask me if you still have your birthday 20, I'm probably going to say yeah.
So just for the record, if we don't use our birthday 20 and Across Eberron, and then like another campaign starts in like before August 22nd, does that birthday 20 carry over?
They are campaign specific. So, shit. Yep.
Ha!
Unless that DM decides to be extra nice. I was going to try to tell the mic a secret, but I fucked it up already, so we're not going to. Unless the DM's extra nice, and they could start everybody off with a birthday 20. But anyway, can you tell who our next DM is? So, as I get Tailspire launched, and so should our beautiful party here, I'm going to do a little bit of a recap. So, last we left off, our heroes, the Shining Vanguard, had found themselves in the Mournlands, the nation previously known as Kyrie, Crowley's home country, actually. And after a horrible disaster known as the Mourning, it annihilated the entire country. It is now a horrible land of death and despair. And our company here, our band of heroes, the Shining Vanguard, were put here by their friend or previous friend, Milo. He said that it was necessary and put them smack dab in the middle of this horrible, horrid, just terrible place, saying that you might die, but I got to do what I got to do. So bye. Then RTM said, watch out, cops coming. This is the cliff notes if you can't tell, because we got a lot of stuff to do today. So after that, our heroes here have been I don't want to say exploring the Mournlands, because they are very, very much making a direct path through the Mournlands, going towards the east, towards Crowley's old home of Metrol, as well as towards the eastern side of the Mournlands, closer to the Fist of Onatar, a volcano that they need in order to smith some aligned Bishik weapons. These are going to be tools against the Plane of Madness. So there's a lot going on here, but right now where we find ourselves is they have met some downtrodden other adventurers in the Mournlands. They had seen these folks before on an airship called the Wanderer. This airship had gone into the Mournlands seeking answers for New Kyrie, and trying to get answers about what caused the mourning. After going into the Mournlands, our party has now run into 3 of them, and have discovered that these 3 bear fatal injuries. Oh, welcome back, Crowley. So awesome, wonderful. We got everybody here now. That they had suffered some fatal injuries. However, the weird magics of the Mournland were keeping them alive. Otto and Koshik have set out on a mission to attempt to save them before they step outside of the boundaries of the Mournland. How successful they will be, we will see. We last left off with our party here taking a nap on the rails that they are following east. For the most part, the watches went off without a hitch. However, Koshik, in a deep conversation with an NPC whose name is slipping my Venora, who there we go. With a deep conversation with Venora, unfortunately let her guard down for just a moment before she realized that there was a large moving sphere behind Venora, sort of dimly lighting up the fog that surrounds them. So, my beautiful people, before we actually hop into initiative, I will say this, my beautiful friends, not the characters themselves. There is no living spell in the books that will give you a proper challenge. So I have created one. And this combat will be fucky for a lot of reasons. Not only the combat itself, but any spells that you decide to do will trigger some wild magics, as we've seen before, any leveled spells. So it's gonna be a fucky time, so bear with me, and good luck. If I can please have you all roll initiative.
Is it wise to make the assumption that was this just after we woke up? No, it was during her. It was during her watch.
During last watch, correct.
Cool.
And while y'all all roll initiative, I am gonna fix y'all's cameras. Good Lord.
My camera is perfect.
I will say, actually, before we roll some, not before you roll initiative, since you can go ahead and do that, but Otto, if I can have you please roll a cheeky little perception check for me.
I ain't going last in initiative today. Let's go. Well, I might be. I'm gonna go ahead and not say that this time.
Arrow
Perception, you said?
I did say perception.
On a 21.
That'll be a 27.
That is very high.
That was a 19 plus 8.
Very well. You will not start off this combat surprised.
Oh.
Hallelujah.
Okie dokie, folks. $25 to 20.
21.
21 for
22.
Crowley. 22 for Pip.
Also 21.
21 for Caution.
About goddamn time.
Nice.
Alrighty. 20 to 15.
19.
19 as well, plus 3 decks.
Also plus 3 decks.
Roll it off.
Roll off.
Roll off!
Who's got it?
11.
15.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm assuming me and Crowley don't need to roll off there because you know who's next.
Correct. Yep. 15 to 10.
10.
10 for Broom. All
Sleepy
right.
boy.
And then I'm gonna roll 3 more. Dora. Quite high. Pip, what was your initiative?
22.
22.
Interesting. And then,
Why do I not like it when you say interesting?
I mean, it's not anything terrible. And then Xandros also quite high. Wow.
Good job, zombies.
Important question. Did we receive, was this long enough into the stint of their watch that other people received a long rest?
We'll ask the quick or the classic question, high or low.
Always high.
Woo!
Everybody
It was a
agree?
full rest for people who chose high and not a full rest for people who chose low.
There you go. This is who did the dice gods favor?
57.
That's
You guys
high.
have
Let's
Technically.
go.
Finished a long rest. Though I don't suspect many of your
Got
resources
2
got
more hit
used.
points. Because I used them on the ear.
Oh,
I'm not gonna worry about 2 hit points, but we'll talk about this.
oh yeah, wounds don't heal.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
I'm
got
yeah.
little drip coming from the ear.
All right, beautiful people.
Put some
There
glue
is
in there.
exactly one unsurprised person via this combat at the moment, which
Uh-oh.
means we skip past Venora, who is first in our initiative. We skip past Pip,
Like,
we skip past Crowley, we skip past Kosik, and we go to Otto. Otto.
can we get a summon DM real
Oh,
quick?
yeah, that's probably a good idea, right? Yeah.
Oh, are we supposed to be in Tailspire?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't nobody say anything to me.
I think I did say it a
Things are
couple of
said.
times.
I didn't hear it. I
Oh,
don't
we got a
think
bunch of people in Tailspire on your Steam friends
We're
list. B.
professional.
Brittany.
I don't look at y'all. I let y'all have y'all's privacy, bro. If y'all want to play Shower with Your Dad Simulator, I'm not looking.
Hold on. Hold on.
Why not?
Whoa.
That's for you. That ain't for me.
So Crowley was asleep and not I was just trying to remember if I was like awake and flashbacking or just sleeping and dead flashbacking.
No, you currently the only ones awake are Kashik and Venora, who are on the last walk around, and Otto, who is in his alert but inert state. Whatever it's called, Sentry's Rest.
Inert.
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 Um,
Okay, you can summon me. I'm in.
Okay. So Otto, this is how we will say this is gonna go with your quite high perception. Your all right, you should be summoned now. Your peripheral vision detection system picks up a slight change in the like light on the fog. Thinking it might be sunset at first, you sort of twist your head towards where Kashik and Venora are speaking. You see in the distance of the fog just a moving sphere of light at first, and it seems gentle enough through the fog. And then once you spot it, and once Kashik sort of spots it, surprised over Venora's shoulder, it flares up angry and now produces bright light all around this area. Stream, don't you say a damn word about anything you see in that mode. But that's about its location right now. So Otto, what are you doing?
Well, 2 things. Two questions, I guess. One,
Sure.
I know that some light research has been done, but no in-depth research has been done into the Mournlands. Do we know if or if not a living spell can be killed, or must it just be run from?
You want to use your action on an Arcana check to rack your memory banks?
Perhaps. My other question was, you had stated last time that leveled spells trigger the chaos table. Wild magic. There we go. Jesus.
Yes, correct.
Does that mean cantrips do not?
Correct.
Okay. In that case, we'll first things first. everyone's asleep, or a lot of people are asleep, and they need to not be. So.
They can stay asleep. It's fine.
Oh, okay. In
As
that
long
case,
as you
never
can
mind.
handle what's going on here, they can remain asleep.
They're about to sleep
Oh.
forever.
They're about to take a big nap.
Big nap. No, I'm gonna be using minor illusion to create a air raid siren.
Okay.
It says it can be quiet or loud, so we're gonna go with loud. So while also audibly shouting, "Everyone, wake up! Something is amiss." We're gonna go and get that.
All right. Everybody who is currently sleeping, which is everybody but Otto and Kaushik, roll me a perception check at disadvantage. Don't roll a natural 1. If you roll a natural 1, let me know. Any natural 1s in the chat?
So yeah,
Oh no!
it was a 17 or a 1 base roll, not counting.
Okay.
This is not gonna be good.
Okay. All right.
She says, I gotta get my beauty sleep for all my different beautiful faces.
Well, you're not the only one, Pip, if it makes you feel any better.
no.
As Xandros, too, after the hard night of surgery, also does not wake. Everybody else, as long as you didn't roll a natural 1, you awake. You are currently in the surprise condition, so you're not getting a turn. You'll start your turn next round. Okay?
Oh,
Wonderful.
fudge.
Otto.
Which one of these lovely individuals is my recent surgery patient?
That would be this confused-looking young man on the ground right here.
Alright, we're gonna go 5, 10, 15. Is that, I can't tell if that's next to him. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
20.
Wait, that's the guy who's behind the apples, right?
Yeah, so,
The guy behind the apples.
seeing most people rousing from their rest with this air raid siren just going off, but the exhausted surgery patient not, is going to dash over, object interaction, grab a motherfucker. It's 5, 10, 15, and I think I can only get 5 more feet as I begin physically dragging him 5 feet that direction.
Okay.
Or getting ready to.
All right. You grab him and you start to move him.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't make it real far, but, you know.
Yeah. All right. So, Brune, what was your initiative again?
10.
10. All right, wonderful. I need to add
Not
in
good.
our good old fire here. Sorry, there's no fucking rainbow colored walls in Tailspire, so again, use your imagination. All right.
Hey
so-
man, why's it got initiative? It can't have dexterity.
Yeah, it's called a D20.
Shit.
It just doesn't it still gets to go eventually.
Damn.
All right.
Bullshit.
So surprise turn. Now it comes to this thing. Kaushik, you getting a view of this Venora turning around, surprised as well. This prismatic sphere at the moment, as it's blue, on the outside has just roiling fire licking off of it, and as it blazes up, blindingly so, it moves at a fairly slow pace closer to you.
That seems to be faster than fairly slow.
It has to dash towards you. However,
That's very
and that's
cool.
going to be it for its turn. Brune is surprised, and now we're back towards the top of the initiative, towards Venora's turn. And she will need to make a con save. Venora is rolling hot at the moment. Kaushik, you realize as she sort of turns and looks and this thing blazes to life, she closes her eyes against the heat of the sun, turning around, looks at you, and is going to remember a conversation that you guys had with them yesterday, and is going to run. And she just runs in the opposite direction of this thing.
Part of me was fully expecting the trip. She, huh? Later. It's gonna chain you up real quick.
She'll trip over Pip. Pip's still lying there.
Let's see. Seeing everyone sort of stirring around, I'm gonna give her a perception check to see if she still notices Pip sleeping away. She has a bonus action I might let her use.
Give her a boot.
She does not, unfortunately. She was rolling hot until that. Pip, give me another perception check at disadvantage. Tell me what the total is.
Well, I rolled 2 14s in a row, so hang on 1 second. Okay. Cool.
Pip, you awake. You got your bonus action and movement. What are you gonna do?
Jump up.
All right, you're gonna spend half your movement to jump up.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you for picking me up there. And just call out, "What the hell?" Oh shit!
As you yell, the spell seems to sort of react to it and just you just see fire go all across it. All right.
So I'm gonna use the other half of my turn to run and then dash.
Where are you going?
Away.
Away?
Yeah, away. So the opposite. I want to stay on the rail because this is not where I want to get lost. But I'm gonna go the opposite direction from the flame.
Okay, absolutely.
So where am I?
got
It was at
15 feet of
45
your
feet.
normal movement. Because
Okay,
you had to
so
spend 15 to stand up.
Yep.
And then you're gonna bonus action dash for 45.
Yo. Hi. There we are.
All
All
right.
right. And I guess that's all I got.
All right, ending your turn there. That is gonna bring us to Crowley. Crowley, what you doing?
Crowley's going to get up and he's going to give everyone inspiration.
All right. So, I'm sorry, I was not clicked on the tailspire. We're going to spend half your movement to get up. Use your action to inspire everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody, you got your D12s. Put them beside your stuff. And then I'll put mine for the friendly zombos as well. Unless you're not inspiring them.
I'll inspire them,
Okay.
and I'll take the rest of my movement. I'm actually not even looking at the damn board. Let's see. Crowley, where am I? There I am. I'm going to take the time to move away from this oddly blue and red fire.
Yeah, 15 feet.
There we go. That's good.
All right.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay, no bonus actions?
No bonus actions at this time.
All right. Koshik, at the top of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Uh-oh.
10 total.
Koshik, unable to react to the flare up of fire, you are now blinded. The white light completely wipes out your vision and you cannot see.
Forever.
Just like my girl. How do I do that on here? Conditions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Add extra conditions blinded. Okay, perfect. What does that mean for me?
Well, that
I
means
just
you
can't
have
see?
disadvantage on any attack rolls. It also means you cannot see the battlefield.
Okay.
Essentially, you have a vague idea of where this fire is in front of you, feeling the heat not too far from you. You have a vague idea of where your friends are behind you. But other than that, you see nothingness.
Okay, that's cool.
What are you doing for your turn?
Can I what? Well, I guess I really can't roll a perception check, can I? Could I roll a knowledge arcana or something like that to see, like, if I know as Koshik if a dispel magic would do anything?
Yeah,
Against this?
I will
Okay.
give you a knowledge arcana check. It will cost your action if you do so.
Okay, that's fine.
You want to do that? Very well.
I could still use my movement, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, cool.
And you did notice that you were a little bit faster than this thing.
+0 for some reason. So I rolled a 13.
13.
Yeah.
A 13 isn't going to get you much, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know with a 13 that a spell of this level is immensely powerful. You know that a spell, that a living spell like this has a mind for chaos, and that's about it. And
Okay.
that's what you get with a 13.
Sick nasty. So 30 feet towards the fellas. So look at the end of the sleeping
I
bag.
will leave it up to you how much you stray on that path. Keep in mind that you are blinded.
Where am I going? I'll come over here.
Okay. I will say with that movement, it is apparently obvious to everyone here, to everyone that is awake, that Kashik's vision has, as she sort of like reaches out in front of her to ensure she doesn't trip on anything, and holds her eyes. don't do that. That has
Trip, but she got back up. Oh, okay.
It is apparently obvious that Kashik is in trouble right now. Kashik, you are
running
blinded
into the fire.
Brittany, just so you're aware, Kashik is blinded for the next minute.
Okay, good fucking lord, okay.
Yep.
I'm just gonna yell in case they weren't already painfully aware. I can't see anything! Help me!
That is going to bring us to Sandros' turn, who I am going to give him a straight roll on his perception check since he is now being dragged across the ground. With a natural 19, you hear screams behind you, Otto, as you start dragging him on the dirt behind you, but he is currently just in your hands, and he's not going to do very much. That will bring us back to your turn, though, at the top of the initiative.
That was the fastest initiative order I think we've ever had as the Shining Vanguard.
Azure, can I please have you roll initiative?
Where am I? It is apparent that Kashik is struggling.
Very much so.
And unfortunately, priorities are not equal. So with Xandros being awoken by getting dragged across the dirt, he is going to get dropped with a, "Please remove yourself from danger." And
not a problem.
I'm important.
Gonna move over there, and with absolutely no idea if this is gonna work, he is going to try and get its attention with a firebolt. So as he's running, it's a big target. He's not taking much time to aim, just kind of swinging the bolter over and letting off a shot.
Okay, and what type of damage is the bolter?
Fire.
Fire damage.
This is more about like, I've got magical energy. You're magical energy. Look at me, dickhead.
Okay. Fire first shot.
That is a 19 with a low dice roll.
That will hit. Your firebolt seems to just join the fire and does not seem to have any effect.
Does it seem to get its attention?
You see the fire turn towards you.
Considering that the spear, it is currently made of fire on its outermost layer, you have hit it with fire, which does not seem to have any sort of effect.
Scheiße! Nothing I can do this round, but you said that class features also do not trigger the chaos roll. Counted
Correct.
as low level. Okay.
Right.
That was my movement. That was my action. I don't think there's just a whole lot I can do with my bonus action. So yeah, that'll unfortunately have to be it for the turn.
Okay. All right. As we go through another round of initiative, choose your fears appropriately this fight, Shining Vanguard. Are you more scared of the wild magic table or what this thing might be able to do? That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Artyom, with that, it's your turn. Go.
So I decided that I would roll to see how well Artyom remembered the rules of the Mornland when he woke up. So, the wild table it will be.
You stand yourself up first.
Yeah, stand myself up. Hold on. He's just gonna crab crawl over there.
Army crawl over there.
Wait, wow. Stand up.
Our cameras are going wild,
There we
chat. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's doing that.
Wow.
So just consider it a rave and just along with us or something.
I think I can get over there. That might be enough. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get everyone no matter what.
What?
Okay, well, I guess I'll right there.
Can you get right there from your
I
bedroll?
think. Oh, I didn't see my. Okay, I thought mine was the one right next to that. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Yeah, I don't think I have enough movement to do that.
While you think on that, Azur, what was your initiative?
At 25.
25. Artyom and Otto, what was y'all's in? Well, Pip was 23. I believe.
At 19.
Yeah, we were 19.
Oh, yeah, I can get there.
It was 22.
Right.
Uh-oh.
What you trying to do?
if you say that that's enough room to hit Kaushik and Pip at the same time, completely unaware, because it's a 30-foot range on it.
30-foot radius?
Yeah.
That's 30-foot radius. Kaushik is out of that one.
Okay. I will double move and move that far closer and yell at everyone, get closer! Come on, you have to get away from this.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. That's going to bring us to its
Oh
turn.
boy.
Oh, fuck! Oh no, Kaushik!
Why is it moving so fast?
Girl, you gotta go!
I'm trying.
Tori, the voice!
I
Tori,
can't fucking see
Kaushik,
anything.
you feel the heat approaching you once more. Brune.
The heat. All right. Okay. This is bad. It's again. Okay. Let's see. So stand up. Have my movement. I moved off my fucking thing apparently. Okay. Oh boy. It's not good. Kaushik has called out that she cannot see. Artyom is saying for people to get closer.
To him,
Him.
not the giant fire.
Right.
Yeah, general battlefield. Artyom screaming, "I'll get closer to me." Kaushik is trying to get away, but is very clear that she is struggling right now to do so.
Okay. Okay. This is so not good.
Why are the cameras going wild today, Chad? I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix it. They're just constantly going back and forth. So unfortunate.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Ow. I don't have.
What you doing?
So bad. I just don't have the actions to do that. Actually, no, I do have the actions to do that. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna bonus action Giant's Might right here.
All right.
That's magic.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. Hashtag YOLO. I'm gonna use my action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I would like to use my. I'm gonna then action surge to get another action. I want to grab Kaushik and throw her in the direction of RTM.
Okay, as you get close to this thing, the incredible heat and light that's off of it, I need you to make a con save for me, please.
Oh
Con
no, he's
saves,
got
I
a
can-
terrible con.
I am good at con saves. Hopefully I'm good enough. 21.
21 is a success.
If 21's not a success, I got a real problem.
That's bad.
I got a +1. That's a rough time. Ooh.
All right. So, you're gonna grab and throw Kaushik.
Correct. That's why I wanted to be large. So I wanted to grab Kaushik and throw her towards Artyom. Just. He said, "Get closer. She can't see."
Okay. Do you have Tavern Brawl or anything that helps you with improvised weapons?
No.
No.
He said, I got these.
I got guns. I have a 20 strength. I'm a large creature, so I'm hoping that's enough oomph. It doesn't have to be like super precise. It's just as close to him as I can get her.
Yeah, it's just okay. Here's what I'm gonna need. Need an acrobatics check from you. Not an acrobatics, an athletics check from you.
Oh, okay.
Kaushik, I need a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Just ass over T-Cat. I'm just.
I mean, that's what's happening here. If you're just chucking her towards Artyom,
That's the best I can do. I make these at advantage though, so
11
29.
total.
29, 11 total.
you do have a. I don't know if you want to use your Bardic Inspiration for that, but you do have it.
That's true. Man, I should have used my Bardic Inspiration before and then we got blinded. Fuck!
I don't know. You went before Crowley, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I believe so. Anyways, I don't remember.
It's a mystery.
So, okay, you're going to grab Kaushik. You're going to throw her. What was your total on your athletics check?
29.
29. I'm going to say you get her 29 feet.
Here I go again.
Yum.
Kaushik, you said an 11.
Yeah.
You're going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash into the ground and you're prone.
My off turn forwards. Everybody just hears Kasha going, ah! Well, I guess it would be, ah! So get closer to him.
His forwards off turn are tuck and roll.
All right. Anything else for your turn there, Bruno?
Brace for impact. just realize she hits the ground. Brace yourself.
See, the thing is, I don't know when I'm gonna land because I can't see anything, so I can't brace myself. So I just.
We have.
You'll know when you're about to hit the ground because you can feel the hair brushing against you.
Oh. Okay.
And then
Oh,
I use my last 5 feet of movement to move one step further away.
Move
That's my turn.
All right. Which brings us to Gabriel's turn. And she will stand. I'm sorry, they will stand and going to move. Actually, I'm gonna give them a quick wisdom saving throw before they move, just to see if they. Okay, no. They run towards. I'm gonna make sure they were on the right head. Right, they were on this one. And stand, 15 feet of movement, action dash for 45 feet of movement down the tracks themselves. And using their words, they're gonna call back to Venora, stay on the tracks! Just going to bring us back to the top, and as it does, surprise! Once more.
Oh shit!
Portal.
You can't be throwing dragons out there willy nilly now.
On the tracks, not too far from you all, we see our blue boy himself, Azur, coming through a portal, riding on Mazurth, which is what color right now, Azur?
He's a red boy.
He's red currently. All right. I wish I could change his color, but I can't, so he's always green. But Azur, you pop out of this portal after being sent back through Hage Shiryu, flying on through Mazurth. You have your turn. What are you doing? As you see your party in a bit of a disarray, a couple of other people that you don't recognize in the middle of a fog-filled. You know what? Actually, Azur, it's not your fault, but instead the fault of the spell that is sending you here. If you could please roll a D100 for me. I didn't think about it ahead of time, but it's what it would be, and it's level 7. So.
And magic goes wild.
Dude, you know what? What if you played a wild magic sorcerer in the Mornland?
83.
83. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I don't like that wonderful.
That's nice.
Okay. Azur,
16 fire methods or something.
just because of the severity of the spell coming through here, you immediately feel the magics go wild behind you. The magics of the teleport, as it closes, hits you in the back. I need you to please make a wisdom saving throw. What's your spell save DC? Should be right there on your D&D Beyond character sheet.
16.
16. Okay. Unseen to most folks here, as your eyes are on the prismatic wall that's moving towards you. Azur, you may notice as you have your crossbow in hand, your hands start to grow a bit of white fur on them, and your nose and face get a little bit more rabbit-like temporarily. You shake your head as thoughts of carrots start to fill your mind, but you get your mind back into the fight. What are you doing?
What?
As the polymorph you just avoided to turn you into a giant rabbit.
Oh shit.
I feel like Giant Rabbit's pretty quick. He'd have been able to hop away.
If he had I don't know if he'd have stayed on the tracks with that rabbit brain though.
All right, so what you
Might
doing?
I be summoned to the board?
Oh yeah, that's probably a good point.
We out here.
There we go. All right, you are right here riding on Mazurth currently. Current state of affairs are you see Kashik on the ground. Brune has just thrown her. The rest of the folks running away from this massive, just sort of ever-shifting. Whoa! I think it was some heavy breathing. Ever-shifting, just sphere of movement. What's going on? No? Okay.
See Kaushik on the ground. We don't like that.
What
So
you doing?
we're gonna have Mazur go over there. Grab her up.
Are you hopping off of Mazurth?
Yeah.
Okay, so you use your bonus action, tell Mazurth to grab him up. That is 10 feet beyond his movement speed right there, so he's gonna have to use his action to dash. Is that what you want him to do?
Yeah.
Okay. And so he's got 30 more feet of movement. You are no longer
How much?
Fucking Kashik's getting thrown around and then picked up. And she's just like, I'm gonna fuck.
Yep.
Okay. Kashik, some
What can you
clawed
do?
creature scoops you up.
Now you all hear Kasha going, ah!
It's okay. It's Mazur.
All right. What else for your turn?
Well, just out of curiosity, let's see if I can hit it. Like it.
Okay, go and roll an attack.
Why not? You know.
That went way out the bounds of that. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. 24.
24 will hit. What type of damage are you doing? These
Kind
cameras
that
are pissing
works.
me off.
Effective kind of damage.
Is,
What kind of damage is it?
Should be radiant from your crossbow.
Radiant, right?
Okay.
It's been a while since I've used the bow. Sorry.
Crossbow hits. Go ahead and roll. Actually, go ahead and roll damage.
Murder it. It's just disperse.
Seven.
7 radiant damage. It does not have the effect that you think it would, but it does. You see the crossbow go into it, and you see the red of the fire sort of disappears for a moment, and you see a bit of orange peek through, and then that fire wraps back around.
Interesting.
What else are you doing?
I think that'll be it.
All right. Gonna end your turn there as I get back to this. That is gonna bring us to Nora, who is going to redirect herself once more and run closer to the tracks at this point. It's gonna end her turn. Pit, it's back on you. What are you doing?
Okay, let's see. So, whatever. Let's see. I'm gonna move 5 feet. This way.
Okay.
Not any closer than I need to. And then I am going to cast Control Flames at the edge of it and see if I can extinguish 1 cube o flame at the edge.
Okay. What level is Control Flames?
It's cantrip.
It's a cantrip? Okay.
Submit to my will.
Pinching your nose. I'm pinching your nose.
It's creative, and I don't want to count it out. I'm just trying to think
Hell
of
yeah.
how to do it.
What if you use a spell slot on a cantrip to like
No,
give
we're
it a
not, we're
little
not
more?
getting into that because
A little bit of zhuzh.
Buff it. Buff
Nah,
my
if you're
cantrip.
use a cantrip to sort of control some of the flames, trying to quell some of the flames. You know
Edge
what
that's
I'm gonna
close.
say? I am gonna say make a spell attack. So whatever your spell casting modifier is, make a spell attack.
Okay.
We'll do it'll do some damage to it if you hit.
Okay. Flame was my. Let me move this. Well. Okay, so that was a 17, and where's my spellcasting modifier?
That'll hit.
Oh, 4 plus 4, so 21.
That'll hit. And how much flame can you control with control flame?
A 5-foot cube.
A 5-foot cube. Okay, that's not terrible. It is not massive on because this thing is currently 30 feet wide, but a 5-foot cube is still not insignificant, I don't think. Roll. What is your current cantrip damage on like your booming blade or something like that? 2d6.
ちょっと待ってください。
Should be 2d8.
Booming. Yep, height
On
is
initial
2d8
damage.
on booming blade. Yep.
Roll me 2d8.
Okay. Hang on, puppy. You gotta wait a second. I'm busy. I'm busy trying to put out fire.
Pip is a volunteer firefighter and Sharn on the weekends.
So it was a whole thing. She was bored, you know.
Only you.
10. Well, I mean, she mostly likes like going down the pole and going fast, right? No. So 10.
Okay, 10. All right. Pip, you holding out your hands, trying to control some of the flame. You fighting against like the will of this living spell as you do, and you cause just a pretty sizable piece of the spell that is facing you to just extinguish, and you see under it just this bubbling orange material as you do. And it, but those flames where you sort of remove them do not return.
Sweet. So
Anything else for your turn?
just look at our team and be like, whatever you're planning on doing, I suggest you do it fast.
Right.
That's
That's gonna.
That's what.
If that's gonna be it, that's gonna bring us to Crowley. Crowley, what you doing?
I'm just gonna move along. Move along. And I'll double move over yonder.
All right. Action, move. Any bonus actions?
None. I'll end my turn.
All right. Ending your turn there. That is going to bring us to Kaushik. You are still blinded. You are in the claws of, as you hear Azur's voice strangely calling out that it's Mazurth. It could be another trick of the Mournlands. You never know. What are you doing? You're muted.
What can I do? I'm blind.
You're blind to me and carried by a dragon at the moment. There's lots you can do. You can wrestle yourself in the grip of whatever this beast might be. You can
And
go
fall to the
along
ground,
for the
no?
journey. It's up to you.
I'm gonna go along for the journey, bro, because I ain't gonna fall to the ground, take more damage blinded. So I'm just gonna let it carry me away.
Submit to the Mournlands.
Take me away, Moreland.
Actions, bonus actions, anything that you want to do, words, anything. Do you want to hold an action for anything?
Randomly shoot off
That's
some
okay
level
for
spells.
away. Yeah, sure. Let me cast the level 8 the flame strike. No, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
I cast a flame strike and it just gets bigger, more flames.
Xandros is going to be standing after being dragged a little bit on the ground. Sanders, if we're running up, is going to see the shortest or the quickest way away from this thing and goes this way.
My brother in Christ.
This guy right here.
He can still see you at the moment, but that is the way he's going.
He was awake when our team was calling out for people to get closer to him, right?
He was
awoken at that juncture.
No, he was awake during that. We'll hug our team.
Hell
His turn there.
yeah. Okay, buddy, I like your
Go.
move. Okay.
Calm down.
Bonus action hug. All right. Otto, it is now your turn. What you doing?
Casting Meteor Swarm, apparently.
Exactly. Did
Cameras.
Otto notice that the wind seemed to damage the thing?
So there was no wind. You saw the radiant
The-
bolt seemed to do a little bit, and then the control flame seemed to do a little bit as well.
Oh, I thought she said she cast Gust on it.
Nope.
Yeah, I got real limited options.
Run away.
Flee for your lives. So DM, if I use conjure animals to at 7th level to conjure like a herd of rhinos, do you think they could stamp it out potentially?
Do I think what?
What?
You fucking. You go in a corner somewhere in your room and you think about what you just said.
I mean, that sounds pretty valid to me.
Otto, what are
All
you
right.
doing? Stop buying Otto time to think. Otto, what are you doing?
Hey.
You said that the bolt did a little bit,
The-
like seemed to affect the.
The radiant bolt that Azure shot, your fire bolt did 0.
Right, yeah, that, I meant the
Yep.
the radiant bolt. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so not fighting fire with fire. We are going to. This is quite the pickle.
And what kind of damage is that?
Force damage.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack for me. Or is it an action to summon your thing or a bonus action? I can't remember.
Action to summon, bonus to fire.
Nice. So you're unleashing the minigun on it.
That'll be a 24 to hit. A little bit
20
better this time.
24 will hit.
And I actually saved my damages, so I don't have to keep looking it up on my fucking character sheet. 3d8.
This camera's
Oh,
so
shit. Stay on the table.
distracting, dude.
Windows.
For 15 points of force damage.
15 points of force. Okay. That's
Does it react at all?
it does. It takes a lot of the rounds that like literally the last round that comes out of your turret, but the force bullets that are hitting the fire, quelling it at certain points as you just sort of blast the sphere around, but it is actually putting out this magical fire. And
Nice.
the battlefield's going to change a little bit, or at least this thing in front of you will, as the red fiery layer disappears and underneath a orange acidic looking layer bubbling off on each side. And we're going to do this as it
What is this thing? The Forbidden Jawbreaker? Jesus.
I mean, yeah.
as it also
Fire,
gets
fire.
a bit smaller when you do so.
Nice.
We do like that. Does it react at all?
It does not seem to be reactive. It does not seem to be sentient.
Okay.
It seems to be hellbound on destruction, and that's about it.
It doesn't care about your feelings. Okay.
Well, I didn't know if it would be like, oh yes, this new source of food or whatever. I don't know.
What's the quote? Can't be reasoned with, it can't be bargained with. Shows no pity or remorse, and absolutely will not stop till you're dead.
It's a fucking Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not gonna move
Shit.
further away from the group, but also going to still kind of stay off at an angle just in case we can redirect it. So I will hold steady.
Okay.
This man just not listening.
Holding steady, that is going to... Wait, where'd my... Oh, because I killed my fire. That's what happened.
Otto's
What-
actively giving.
What is
Archie
what is
the
Otto
middle
not
finger.
listening to?
Archie, I'm calling everyone to get close.
Oh, I missed that. Cody missed that, but
Oh.
Otto may not have missed that.
Can,
So
can Pip have 4 off-turn words? Be like,
Oh, your mic
Huh.
clicked a little bit.
yeah,
Did-
Did you like-
if
Good.
yeah, if that was a thing that our team had shouted, then Otto will.
Yeah.
That'll be a strafing shot.
Sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It makes more sense. As you're sort of just... Are you flying, I assume, or you're running?
Oh, we're running.
Okay, so just across, and as you are just laying into this thing, and as you go around the sphere, you see it just decreasing in size. All right, Auto gets there. That is going to bring us to Artyom. Artyom, what you doing?
I'm gonna move a little bit forward.
Okay.
And I am going to hold an action.
It's 30 feet, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna hold an action for when Broom gets within 30 feet. Oh, come the fuck on! Okay. Well, Milo can fly, so I hope he keeps up. I'm sorry, Otto can fly. I'm gonna hold an action for when Broom gets in range to cast the spell.
Okay. All right,
Let's
very
go.
well. You're holding your action, waiting on Bruin to get close.
Yep.
That's me.
Very well.
I am very close to this fire.
You
It's
see,
right there.
You should not stay next to it.
Oh, I trust me. Try not to be.
with it being a bit smaller now, it is also a bit quicker.
Oh, shit.
No.
That's bad.
One second, I actually need to look at the speed it gained for this
Guys, I got a lot of HP. I don't know if I've got that much HP.
this mode.
Just go punch it a few times.
You're right, I'll just box the fire.
This
But
is
now it's acid.
50 feet, so it's 25.
I'll box the acid.
So it's 50 feet of movement.
I can do this all day.
It's like an acidic now or later.
Ah,
Shit.
Oh, my, oh
Whoa!
Jesus. Whoa.
I
Okay.
dropped it. I
What
dropped
the
it.
what?
Whoa, whoa!
Give me a second. I dropped it. Calm down. Calm down.
Ah!
It was
Who's in
the
my butt?
All right, so
Collective heart
there.
attack.
there's 13 feet.
Ow.
There is.
Oh no.
15 feet in
Just
there.
trying to see who it could get to.
Now it's in
Can't.
the middle. It's in the middle of the Mournland, and we ain't got no bedrolls.
I need to move that
Rip
so I
to the
can
camping
see. Okay,
supplies.
very well. Brune and Otto, and I can't
Uh-huh.
quite get Xandros. I need you to please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Ow.
Oh,
That's
yes.
For me.
Dwarves make the best deck saves.
Yeah,
thing
it could
he's
be
a
worse. It
Duragar.
could be way better. Yeah, I'm a Duragar.
Nimbly.
Real dwarf, okay?
As he goes to make this dexterity saving throw, he is going to kind of. He's running, he's not flying, but he is going to kind of burst those boosters to give him an extra little bit of dodging power with that flash of genius.
Sure, yeah.
I am going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
That might. I probably won't make a difference actually, considering what this is. 15.
21 with that flash of genius.
21 will succeed.
Ooh, this is gonna sting.
Will not.
Literally.
Okay.
Brune, you are going to take 33 points of acid damage.
Ow.
Good lord.
Ow,
have
ow,
mercy.
ow, ow, ow.
Oh,
Otto, do you take no damage on successes? Or do you?
Let
Is
me
that a
double
thing?
check. I'm double checking the wording.
Yes, that is how shield. That's her shield.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you will
I
take
witch.
0 acid damage as this
Ow.
thing runs into your back, and you just feel this orange goo start like crawling across your back, Brune, and then it just
Ow.
hits into your shield, Otto, holding it out. Some of the like force just sort of running off. And then it's going to be its turn, but it is upon you, and it is a bit quicker now.
Fucking awesome.
Brune, it is now your turn. What you doing?
Aside from letting out a of pain, as that hurt really bad. Fucking. I hope our team has a plan. 5, 10, 15, 20. Diagonal 30. Yeah. All in as just. If you have a plan, Druid, now's the time.
Anything with your action?
Jesus.
Well, we'll say RTM's spell is going to go off since you're in range.
Yeah.
Then you can decide on your action and stuff. RTM, what you doing?
I'm casting wild shapes on everybody except for Otto because he's out of range.
Okay. Well, 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
And what are you casting?
Animal shapes.
Animal shapes. Sorry.
Animal shapes,
Wild
okay.
shapes is the. I
That's
just turn
your
into an
class
animal and be
ability.
like, bye.
Actually.
Later.
Everybody
Don't
get
be-
close to me. Later.
Animal.
oh wait, is this why? Now we're rhinoceri?
I hope we're not. I hope
No,
not.
No.
What are you turning everybody into?
Giant bats, maybe.
You said maybe?
Yeah, depending on how bad this wild magic surge goes for an 8th level spell.
Well, I'm waiting on to see what you're turning them into first.
Oh, giant bats is the intention.
Okay.
But I mean,
giant
for all I
bats.
know, this could go crazy and they turn into like goop.
And what is this level spell?
8,
8. Can you please roll a D100 for me?
13.
Okay. Everyone immediately gains 20 temporary hit points on top of your bat form.
What?
Wait, does
It's a
Kasha count
dub.
this, or is she too far away?
Wild
No,
don't
you-
always mean bad.
You are in this, so you turn
Oh.
everybody into giant bats. That is your action. Wait, why did it deleted you from the? Oh wait, no, that was your held action. My bad.
20 temp HP, you said? Beautiful.
Yep, and that's going to be on top of your bat form since it's in response to the spell.
Yeah, how
going
much
off. Whoops.
HP do our bat forms have?
Oh, let me look that up real quick. I'll let you know in just a second.
Appreciate it, big dog.
I'm just going to make everyone fly. Right now, I'm not going to turn you into bats.
You have 42 total hit points with the additional 20.
There you go.
42, so we have 62 HP.
No,
as
no, 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 no.
bats?
You have 22 plus 20.
Oh, that's way worse.
Okay.
Why are they so squishy?
Now you fly. Fly, you fool. You still have your action.
I do. Wait, do I have bat brain now? Does animal shapes?
No,
d-
no, it works like wild shape does. You can
Okay,
maintain-
cool. I was like, oh no.
Just in case, I linked the giant bat in chat there in case people need to see what they can do.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I need to see what their fly speed is.
60.
60.
Go.
Well, I'm gonna action dash and just 60 feet straight up.
Am I still blind as a bat?
I can't get high enough.
But you can echolocate.
Yeah, you have blind sight 60 feet,
Yep.
There we go.
That's true.
which is the concept of using a bat in the fog so that you can see fine and you also don't get blinded by bright light, which I don't think that's an issue anymore, but someone's going to bop it again and it's going to be thunder damage and then all the bats are going to be blind.
I will say, since the fire has dissipated, this layer of acid does not shed the bright light that the fire did. That's why folks weren't making con saves.
I can see! I can fight!
Please don't try to fight the evil jawbreaker.
Use
We're
your
gonna bite
action to
this
fly
ass.
60 feet straight up.
Yep, just action. Yoink.
It's gonna bring us to Gamer's turn.
I think this is the first time Brune's willingly gone up.
Yep. That hurt really bad. It hurt really, really bad. It's probably the trailing of like the fucking that squeak that bats do, just like an extended like ski as it just fucking. It's not a happy bat.
All right,
but
that is gonna bring
hold
us
up.
to Azur's turn. Azur, what you doing?
Off turn, I am going to say to everyone who are now animals and can understand me, stay close to the tracks, fly as fast as you can.
Okay.
But I probably squeak it because I'm still a bat.
Azur, what you doing?
Ah, well, doing that.
Well, I guess everyone but Otto, you gotta get out of there, my guy.
Run.
It's currently why I'm not ending initiative.
Can Pep squeak out over or away?
Yeah, I mean you can use your six words for that.
Okay, over or away? Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak.
I cannot understand animals.
Oh shit.
Feel the track.
You just talk to him.
Yeah, that's one of my like special features is that
You-
animals can understand me.
Yeah,
Goofy
that's right.
bitch.
That's right. I forgot it again.
Anybody
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
So nobody
you
can
guys are
understand
on
the
the
squeaky
sneaky bat.
That's why you always cast Speak with Animals as soon as you wake up.
All right.
What have you done?
Azor, sorry, go for it. What you doing, buddy?
We're flying near the tracks, 60 feet away.
All
This
right.
thing.
Very well.
Did you also turn Massive into a
Yes, everything. if there are any bugs in this hair out here, also they are giant bats now.
That's what we should have done. Somebody should have cast Insect Plague, and then
I don't think
would
it
have
works like that.
extinguished it with the mass.
Mazzer
Go ahead and move.
confused that
yourself.
he's now a bat? Squeaks and goes 60 feet.
Okay. We will no longer be able to carry Koshik as soon as she's turned into a bat.
Yeah.
Giant bats are large, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I can carry myself with my wings.
Koshik, make a quick dexterity saving throw for me. No disadvantage.
Okay, that's okay.
As the giant bat. please.
20, not 20.
Natural 20, nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
With these newfound wings and just sort of one shriek of just pure surprise, just your vision fills once more and you see the terrain below you. One flap of the wings and you're coasting along, not tumbling and falling prone onto the ground. Awesome.
Everybody hears Kasha go squeak, squeak, squeak.
All right. If you were dashing, you're further than that. If you're using your bonus action to tell Mazarth to dash, because Mazarth was right here, right? Mazarth would be right here, 120 feet away. Unless you're using his action for something else.
No. But now that's
Okay. All right. It's gonna bring us to Benora once more. Yeah, no, I mean she's gonna do the same thing. 120 feet this way. She's gonna go up a little bit. Stay off the ground. All right. Hit. What you doing? ...120 feet straight away. All right. In that case, if we just want to... Nope. You're good. You can keep moving stuff. There you go. All right. And then... These cameras are fucking bugging me. I'm glad y'all are running
Look away.
I can't.
Do
dude.
this. Blinders.
Crowley,
Do this
Move
maneuver.
yourself 120 feet away, and Otto, you better run too, because this is bothering me. I want to get back to the main screen. All right, Koshik, nat 20 on a dex save, flapping the wings, zooming 120 feet away. Go ahead and move yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Well,
I just got to see how it
Fine,
plays out
so-
for Otto on.
I'm on the ground still. Why am I on the ground? I'm just a regular human.
Yeah, you're just well, you're flying. You have the flying.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I? Oh. Man. Okay. I thought I'd be higher up, but you know that's okay. Let's see. 120 feet. Oh. Okay, we're gonna land about here because I think I moved a little bit in the beginning, so. Like here. Yeah, okay. That's it, that's my turn.
All right. That is going to bring us to Xandros, who is going to haul ass, as they say.
They do say that.
Otto, you are currently, the acid is just currently like falling onto your shield. As you start your turn here, I need another dexterity saving throw from you, my friend.
Okay. We'll go ahead and use the inspiration on that one because I only got one flash of genius left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of there.
22 before I add my dex, which is
That is a
3, so
success.
25. Yeah.
Go for it.
Nice.
Love it when you roll that 12 on the inspiration dice. Yeah, 30 feet straight up.
Just down at it again.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know if this thing can fly. I don't know if this is
Jesus
over or
Christ, if it starts flying, we're so screwed.
Well, I feel like acid doesn't fly, but if it goes back to another element, it always could. What if it goes lightning and just starts chasing it?
That's a good idea.
The
Noted.
DM said actually.
No, there's no actually to it. This thing is a floating orb of acid.
I'm guessing a 30 hits.
Oh, shit.
Yes, a 30 does hit, and you're doing
I'm
force
sorry.
damage
I'm
again?
sorry.
Boys.
I don't. Only a 28. I don't get the +2 for my enhanced focus. This isn't a spell.
Gotcha. Yes, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
18 points of force damage this time around.
It dies.
Wrong.
No. Splat. Well, shucks.
He said 18.
Indeed.
As you start firing down into the acid, the bullets seeming to have the same effect of force damage as you rain hell down on it, the orange giving way to some sort of yellow energy beneath it as you do, but the orange is not quite entirely dissipated. What else for your turn there, buddy?
I actually still have an action. Shit. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm gonna go 30 feet further up. Fuck.
Okay.
Think of a 40-foot movement speed or fly speed.
Oh, I do. I can be 80 feet up by the end of this.
Happy to help.
There you go. Precise measurements. God damn it. Stop fucking this up, Otto. All right.
God.
And in your turn there, that is going to bring us to Artyom. Artyom, what you doing?
I'm gonna dash and fly up to Otto and try and grapple onto him to give him some assisted speed. We have jet boosting, bat flapping thing going on here. Try and get it out of there a little bit quicker.
It's that scene from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie where the eagle just like latches onto the back of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Makes sense to me.
Move yourself to where you're going.
Move yourself. Oh. 3 dimensions is always kind of messy.
Yeah, you can make it there no matter what. So you know, fly up there. You can be right behind him.
Now, technically, I guess I'll be like right above him, so an extra 5 feet above him, which would be 85 feet, right?
You know, fly 5 feet above him. Yeah, 85
Yeah,
feet.
because grab onto like his shoulders,
Mhm.
and then move an additional 35 feet towards the rest of the party, grabbing onto him.
You know, grab him. All right. Well, grabbing onto him.
Oh, it would be an action to grab him, right?
I'm just thinking about what that would do to your movement.
He's
He-
fully.
Yeah. And he's large.
He is large. Otto is also very heavy, as we've discussed before.
Well, he's fully supporting his own weight.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can say you grab him, and you're gonna fly at 35 more feet.
85. And then another 35 is 120.
All right, I'm gonna try to circle y'all's bases without circling the fire. Okay. So there we go.
Nice.
And then 35 feet this way. Otto, you start getting just drug back as you're firing down onto this thing.
Yeah, I'm just like it's all happening at the same time. He's just getting dragged through the air, just.
All right. Artyom, that ends your turn there.
Yes, sir. Air sport.
It's
See, that's all we get. Oh, that's a good idea. That's how we're gonna fight fucking Zoriat. Pat's gonna carry on people with guns. They're just...
Yeah. I think just guns is a good idea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hit the
wait,
door
whoa.
first.
Hold
Hit
on
the
now.
door first.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. I'm gonna fall out of the sky.
It's possible. It can't quite get to you.
You better go.
It's just
Yo, why did we kill the first layer again? Why did we make it faster?
Because we did not know.
bubbling acid just races towards the sky, towards you all, but can't quite make it towards you. Brune, what you doing? Dashing away?
Yes, followed by rapid squeaking. 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 20. Oh wait, what am I doing? That's maybe 25 feet. Wait, where is 195 feet in front of me? Be like here, right?
120.
120.
Well, I'd already moved myself 5 spaces forward.
Oh.
So a little bit in front of Mazarth.
You said 195.
I said 95 feet because I'd already moved 25 feet.
Oh, I heard 195 feet.
No.
All right.
I am hasted actually, so.
Okay.
You did-
Is the plan here, Shining Vanguard, to continue running
Yeah.
at this point? Okay.
Somebody asked a relevant question. The direction we're going, is this the direction we've been traveling in, or are we going backwards?
No. This is the direction y'all are
Yeah,
traveling.
fuck it.
Oh yeah,
I
hell
heard-
yeah! I thought.
Yeah, like
Oh.
just go.
No,
Fuck
if you
yeah.
look on the compass, you're traveling east.
Sick.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, in that
Get the
case,
fuck
yeah.
out of
You know
here.
what? We can always leave it up to some percentile.
Wait,
dice
wait,
if
wait,
y'all-
wait, hey,
Hey, hold on now.
That's
No,
all.
no, no, no.
In that
Wait,
case,
wait, wait, wait.
y'all can outpace the spell, and you leave it behind.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
And get away from that. Oh wait, I went to the wrong screen. Get away from that wretched battle screen that's pissing me off
Wretched.
right now. All right.
Oh no.
We're gonna launch some music. It's gonna be very happy at first, but it's not happy. It's very
Oh.
bad here and scary.
Uh-huh.
Very
It's
bad.
very bad.
It's a bad time.
All right.
Everything
Hold up. I can't multitask, so this is what we're doing. Also, there's no birds. There we go. And I'll also copy this link so you guys can join.
Hey.
How long does this spell last, Artian?
24 hours.
Holy
Oh shit!
bad.
Dude, this is
Wow.
way better.
In the stream, Azor's mini is in front of his face.
Oh, yep. I will remove that in a second. That's just sound tell code.
Okay.
There we go. All right, Shiny Vanguard. After a bit of I'm not even gonna say a narrow escape, some quick thinking, and just a bit of gambling on hoping the Mournlands doesn't completely fuck you. You're now all giant bats. Can't communicate, but you can move. I say Artium can communicate to the group, but currently your bat's moving down and gives you a bit of advantage of the Mournlands. Are you guys just gonna stay in bat form? Well,
Can't you change us back
Yep.
for a little bit if
I-
you want, so we
We
can
just
like
have to
confer?
catch up. Technically, every round I can change the form of all affected creatures. Unfortunately, I cannot. The way I believe it's worded, I can't add auto to it. But bat seems pretty good, so
I
I'm
hate
listening.
to bring
Well,
this
we
up.
could- Our eagle's
Okay.
faster.
What's up?
The majority of you were asleep. The exception of Kaushik and Venora. Meaning all of your equipment, your armor
I have to go back.
specifically, and all of your bags and things were left behind
Okay.
in the scramble.
That's tough.
So some of your time is going to be eaten up
Sure.
maneuvering. Now I'm going to hate to launch Tailspire again, but I need to know your plan as far as getting your things back. Unless you're just simply leaving your armor behind.
Hell the fuck no.
Oh no.
Okay, so we will go through a very long process of Artyom eventually corralling all the bats back together, and then lining them up with squeaks of affirmative or negative, so that he can understand and
Make us people that
communicate
can
to them.
talk?
Huh?
Can you just turn us into people so we can talk?
No, it's just animals.
Oh.
He doesn't want to unbat y'all's because then there's no guarantee he can rebat you to go back and get the shit.
So what we're gonna do is, we're going to ask Kaushik if she grabbed the bag of holding before she flew away.
Yeah, the bag of holding's always on me,
Okay.
and I was awake, so
Okay, so she has the bag of holding.
yeah.
So we're gonna unback Kaushik when we get back to the camp, and she can just try to dump all of our shit in there, and then we can take shifts carrying Otto and Kaushik throughout the day.
Give me a second as I Google how big the entrance for the bag of holding is.
What did people leave behind there?
I have a set of full plate.
He has a set of full plate. You have a set of armor there
Yeah.
as well. And then anything else that you don't think your character would have been sleeping with and would have been able to grab in 1 to 2 hands to on waking up.
2 foot wide diameter for a bag of holding.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. Roughly 2 feet in diameter.
But full plate breaks down pretty well.
Sure.
I mean,
It breaks
has
down
to
in
be
the
broken
plates.
Yeah.
I can roll it up and shove it in, you know.
I mean, worst
Roll
case
it up.
scenario-
Let me just roll up your ass
Excuse
real
me?
quick.
Worst case scenario, Otto can grab like a couple of the bigger objects.
You
I mean,
are
we could also
all
turn
still
to something
bats,
else
so
that's-
you can just pick up the
Yeah.
stuff for right now.
Because giant bats have a strength of 15, and then they're large, so they got a pretty hefty carrying capacity.
I will say
Right? 'Cause it's
any
15 times your strength mod, and then I don't know what the multiplier is for size.
any mundane items that you had are
They're gone.
probably not there anymore.
Uh-oh.
Sleeping bags, any sort of rations that you had out, anything that you had out. And
Luckily, all 18 of my rations are still in my backpack, which is on me because I was awake.
Sure. You
Okay.
think Kaushik would have been walking around with her backpack? Yeah.
Kasha keeps every MF thing on her when she's awake.
Every
Okay.
MF thing on her.
So
Every
Let's see.
misfortune thing.
Because I don't know if you like remember whenever I was making my character, and she has all like the straps and stuff all over with all the pouches and pockets and stuff. That's her setup. So she is pockets. That is Kaushik's duty is to be pockets.
yeah, that's perfect.
So her character name should have just been Pockets.
Okay. So you're
Like,
gonna
does
go.
that mean?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, DM. Is that stuff like thieves' tools and stuff too, or just rations and fabric?
Oof. I mean, there's some stuff that you might have slept with.
Bye-bye navigator's tools.
Pippa says, I sleep naked.
Man. Yeah, let's see what all did I lose. Yeah, all my Smith's
I'll
tools are
give
gone.
anything metal.
Oof.
No fabric or anything. I'll give anything metal. So tools, and stuff like that. I'll give it a con save.
Okay.
It's gonna be tough.
What
I'm
am I
gonna go ahead and let you know.
what is it getting a bonus? Is it just a straight D20?
It's a D20, man.
Okay. What's the number to beat? I need to know.
We're gonna call it DC 16.
DC 16. Okay. That's a 25% chance. my hammer is strong. My Smith's tools are buff. Jesus Christ, it fucking bounced in the tray. Damn it. So close. 15.
15.
My tools.
Pip,
15.
Goodbye, my friend.
18?
Hi.
Nice. What about your navigator's tools there, RTM?
Oh yeah, those shits are gone. I assume. I did roll an 18 for some manticles that I had apparently somewhere in my inventory. Manticles.
Manticores.
Manticores, yeah. You know, the ones that tried to kill Erish.
Okay.
Mantacles, man tentacles.
Pocket manticores.
I still have the manticle as well.
Am I correct in assuming that you guys are going to try to stealth back here and avoid the attention of this thing, wherever it might be in the fogs?
Big stealth.
Please roll me some
Yes,
stealth
please.
checks.
Hell yeah. Bat
Perhaps
stealth.
Otto should stay on the tracks a little ways up.
Bats don't have like advantage on stealth or anything, right? Nope, they don't.
I wasn't saying that as a joke. Like, it is probably best for Otto to not be
I agree.
Okay.
immediately present.
It might not matter.
I'm on the
that's
struggle bus.
That is not as bad as I thought. It's still not great.
Did this creature make any noise?
Other than when the fire started roaring, that was about it. But once the fire layer went out, you heard like the subtle bloop, bloop, bloop of the acid when it got close, but not really.
Okay.
Seemed to
Bollocks.
depend on the layer that was most present.
My stealth was a 23.
Very nice.
Dirty 20.
Very nice.
12. Because we're stealthing as bats, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Bat stealth. Bat
What does
stealth.
that mean?
+3.
They have a plus
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. In that case, it was just a dirty 20.
32
Oh,
is still very
oh,
nice.
that's still
I
really
didn't-
good.
I didn't do it as bad.
18 for me.
Very nice. For Crowley. Stealth check +3.
Ah, pretty pity.
Azur didn't have anything left back there, so unless you're just going back with
Oh
it,
yeah.
It's a strong 15, DM.
15. Okay. The as you guys sort of sneak back up towards your camp in ruin, a lot of things are just completely dissolved into the dust and dirt below. You see racing around in the distance, just an orange glob, but able to grab your things quickly and back down. Eats off a little bit of time of your animal shapes, but it's not like you're going to be traveling for 24 hours straight anyways, considering your current condition. Which would mean everybody got a long rest with the exception of no, everybody got a long rest. That's what I rolled for in the very beginning. That's right. So everybody
Nice.
with your long rest start flying down the tracks. Do you stop at any point, or are you just gonna fly until something comes up? You tell me what you're doing.
I assume, I mean, even bats get hungry, right? We're not
Does it
machine
reset whenever
bats.
we change forms, though? So if you just went from bats to being, like, owls to being eagles. I don't know.
I feel
know how
like
that
bats are probably. I'm not going to try and abuse the spell. I feel like eventually we'd probably want to take a couple of rests throughout the day and maybe try to eat if there were any way for us to eat anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, one, Kaushik was never turned back, right? So
Right.
all of their equipment like melds into their bat form, correct? So you guys don't
Right.
really have access to rations, but it's not like a bat couldn't go a day without eating. So
Sure.
while you may get hungry, I'm not gonna rob you of an 8th level spell that you've cast here in the Moorlands. So I mean, with that in mind, unless there is like you guys want to stop and take a short rest somewhere for any reason,
Sure.
if you wanted to do that, then we would look at other things. But if not, if you're just flying, then we'll move on. I will say, as you're flying down, you start to see, I mean, from a different vantage up here, flying probably 60 feet above the ground or so, keeping away from the ground, those flashing lights off to the south continue. Now knowing what they might be, living spells just moving along the ground and in the air of the Moorlands off to your south. off to the north, the fog changes color a bit. It changes tint, if you will. It goes from the dead gray to this cold purple to the north. Continue along the rails, keeping an eye out for anything moving. And there's plenty of movement among the fogs, although you can't get a lot of detail from up here. And as you're moving fast through the air, if I can just get a round of perception checks from everybody.
Oh boy, but as bats.
Correct.
So what is it for bats?
Wait,
You're
bats
not a
can't.
bat.
Oh, perfect. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thank you. Oh,
Can
just
we
like
even
that, I
see it
forgot.
since we're using echolocation?
If you are using echolocation, you have advantage, but it's blind sight at 60 feet.
Oh wait.
I got
So
it.
Anything
got
beyond
advantage on-
60 feet, you're blind, though.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh,
Interesting.
but we can just do regular. Can we see regular? Do bats have regular vision? I don't.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure bats have regular vision. I mean, they got eyeballs.
I
I'm
mean,
assuming they're used
read
for
the stat
something.
block, because some things say blind sight out to this far, and then they're blind beyond that distance.
It does. It just says blind sight to 60 feet. It doesn't say that they are blind beyond
And
that.
then
Okay, all right, then yeah,
Ec-
you just have regular vision.
Okay.
Also, Otto is not a bat, so.
Regular
Yeah.
eyeballs.
So you're
26.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. I can
23.
see everything. I can hear everything. Because I'm not a bat.
I still got a 19.
Very nice.
Or do we, if we keep our mentals, do we still keep our proficiencies?
I believe
Okay.
so.
Oh, we keep our mentals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you keep all your skill
Oh,
proficiency
yeah, that's right. We
in
keep
wild
our
shape.
mentals. Yeah, so it works like wild shape. So that is
Oh.
a 28.
It doesn't change a lot for me. I have 18 instead of a 16.
Still very good. Everybody else, perception checks. Pip, Azur, Otto, Crowley.
23.
23,
22.
22,
14.
14,
22.
22. Okay,
Nice.
all very high.
Very nice. Very nice.
For the most part. As you guys are flying along outside of your blind sight range, but sort of looking around at your surroundings in front of you and to the east, you start to see sort of looming dark structures come into view. As you get a little bit closer, the like low-lying fields of hair seem to change a bit, and they go away. You're welcome.
Woo!
In the distance, you see large looming pieces, and as they sort of come into view, you see them moving. And you notice farm equipment in fields and crops. Some of it dilapidated and unmoving and destroyed, but some of it, after all this time, still moving. You see what looks like a quadrupedal automaton of some sort that probably stands 25 feet tall, with a like sprinkler on its back, walking around crops that don't exist, with water spraying out of its back and around it. And it's just moving in a very like robotic pattern. Crowley, can I get you to make me a history check, please?
Hell yeah.
Certainly.
While you do that, the rest of you, as this, you see these automatons, like I said, in several different states. Some of them are completely broken down and not moving. Some of them still moving around. Just beyond them, buildings start appearing around either side of the tracks. And what was that history check, Crowley?
17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, that's very good.
Thanks.
With that history check, Crowley, you're all still bats, so you can't necessarily communicate. Well, with the exception of Kaushik and Otto at the moment. Oh, and well, no, Azur's a bat. Is Mazur's also a bat. Both of y'all bats. So just Otto and Kaushik at the moment. But Crowley, you would know that this is the town of Blooming Groves. This is an agricultural town in Kyrie. This is more importantly than being an agricultural town. It is, you know, that it's specialized in like self-sustaining farming and automated farming. So whereas a lot of farms would in outside of Kyrie would be tended to from like cantrips that were cast with permanency, and you would see like rakes moving in fields with mage hands and stuff like that. This is all done with Cannith equipment, automatons that were crafted specifically for farming. And it looks like some of that equipment is still moving around, but you know that this is a huge produce and farming town.
What was the name of that one more time?
Blooming Groves.
Blooming with a B or glooming with a G?
With a B. With a B.
Okay.
It's
Blooming
not.
Groves.
Yep.
It's a glooming groves.
It's not that
Ooh,
apocalyptic. Well, maybe it is
spooky.
now, but it wasn't when it was made.
It looks like a lot of the farm equipment is still working here. I'm surprised the morning didn't interfere with the magical abilities of House Cannon's production.
It looks like they were affected some, but as you think that in your bat mind, unable to communicate it at the moment, what is the Shining Vanguard doing?
I squeak loudly but charismatically.
Wait,
How
can the
far?
other... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can the other bats not understand him?
No, you can't communicate like that.
Well, then
We
how
were
do
saying
bats
mental,
communicate?
so we don't speak bat.
Right.
DM, how far into our day have we come across this place?
You guys are moving fairly quickly, and you got interrupted fairly early in the morning. So I'm gonna say this is probably just before noon, actually, like maybe around like 11 a.m. Yeah, you guys are hauling ass.
We can't communicate at all. Shit.
But you all still have your same mentals. So
Right. Yeah.
what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna do my best to like charade to the other bats of like a dip down and then my best bat shrug. Like down in the direction of the town and then
Give me
it
for my humor. Give me a performance check, please.
+2 performance. Pretty charismatic bat.
It's like the
Very handsome.
bat
Got
from
ears like
Fern
that.
Gully.
7.
It doesn't go so gracefully. You fall like 20 feet a couple of times, but clearly Brune is trying to get the rest of your attention with this town and sort of shrugging. So what are y'all doing?
Inquisitive squeak. Upwards inflection. Squeak? Dive back up. Squeak?
Hey, do you want to check out this village? Or this town with the agriculture, the farm things?
Otto watches them squeaking back and forth, just kind of like,
I mean, I can still
Hey, yeah, can't you
use
mental?
my
Fuck.
my Kalashtar abilities.
You fucking dick. Where are we here to like...
What? You guys can already understand me. What's the problem?
I was just envisioning just Kaushik and Otto sitting there vibing while they're squeaking back and forth like, damn, sure would be great to know what was going on.
I was headbutt Artyom's bed.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I guess get a tally of votes of whether or not we want to investigate this city or just breeze on through.
Is it? Yeah,
Let's
just
wait
is.
for yes.
Question: is it worth looking? If we think it's worth, if we think it's worth checking, which I guess part of, if I got to say when you went to link with me, it would be, do we wish to investigate this town? I guess inquire with Crowley if he thinks there'd be anything worth checking out.
Yeah, I'll pop up a mental with Crowley and ask if he thinks. Hey, Crowley, do you think this town would hold anything valuable for our journey to the east?
Blooming Groves has a lot of technology from House Caniff. It might be possible to find some automated technology still working. As you can see, that is working now.
So wait, did we establish that Otto can be a part of this conversation? Or
I'm
think
using
so.
Kalashtar telepathy.
To speak with people one at a time.
yeah.
Yeah.
If this back and forth gets to where the Kenneth technology was
Yeah.
made aware, then Otto would say,
After speaking with Crowley, I'll ask Otto. Otto, do you think that we could use any of this kind of technology to make like a walking wagon for us or something like that?
I could most certainly try. I would need to see what was available. But it is likely that we would be able to find some use for it, if there was anything remaining intact.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we'll follow you down there then.
Very well. And Koshik, shall we proceed?
Okay, everyone, we're going to fly down and see if Milo can make us a walking cart thing or something like that.
Milo's not going to be making you
Otto,
anything.
I'm sorry. Shit.
It's carrying over from last week.
It is. I hear
Y'all are
the guy talk
monsters.
to me one time, and it's just.
Okay. I just so I have the right mental picture, everybody's staying in bat form. Otto, who's carrying Koshik?
Imagine something that we take ships on, since that would get tiring.
So out of
Okay.
people who
Calling
are bats
Koshik
right
fat.
Then
now, so we have 5
Okay.
people who are bats right now. Include Mazarth.
Crowley,
Yeah,
you
me.
are carrying Koshik. I just rolled a d8 for it.
That's fine.
That's what I was doing. Wait for great minds. Great minds.
You are currently carrying Koshik. So, Otto going down to Blooming Groves.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is anybody else going with Otto?
I figured
Yeah,
we were all flying down with
yeah, I
them.
Okay,
figured
you
we'd
guys are
all
going to fly down?
Come in.
Okay.
Could be dangerous.
Are you staying stealthy?
I suppose.
Otto will do his best.
Roll stealth
Sure,
checks
sure.
for me.
One squeak for yes.
Ooh, dirty 20.
No, we are not being stealthy.
Damn.
Should I close out a tail spire or leave it open?
You can close on him.
Okay, just making sure.
I'll make you
For
reopen
now.
if it's necessary.
Sounds good.
Gotta keep him guessing.
Fair enough.
Okay. Let me get those stealth checks.
Dirty 20.
30-20.
Not one.
That one.
That one.
Plus,
Jesus.
plus 3. But
22.
22.
15.
15.
7.
7.
What the fuck, man?
Brittany, you're muted.
21, but I don't know if it matters since I'm being carried by Crowley.
21.
Yeah.
Zor and Mazar.
Yeah, 14 plus 7.
Nice.
18 if we're using stealth of the bat, and
Yep.
30 if we're using.
Your stealth is the bat's form right now if you're a bat.
18 and 16 for Master.
16 for Mazar. Okay.
Our team's letting down the side.
Flying down in various amounts of stealth. You see a good sized town here. Not a lot of residential areas where you land, but some stores and a couple of warehouses, it looks like, or bigger buildings at the very least. You see one that says Quinn's General Supply, and you see another one, amongst various stores and restaurants and stuff. You also see, one of the bigger buildings that says Kenneth Farm Machinery and Supply. Those are two of them that sort of get your attention, but there are various restaurants and other small stores around this place. I need to know sort of where your positioning is, Shining Vanguard, as you get here. Otto's landing on the ground, you're humanoid. Koshik, are you doing the same? And what are the rest of you doing as bats? You just sort of hovering around them.
I mean, I can swap our forms to something different. So
Monkeys, hands,
monkeys.
Monkey,
Yeah.
monkey.
thumbs, opposable thumbs. Are there any creatures that are capable of operating doors that you are aware of?
I'm trying to not give us bad stuff. We'll continue talking while I find an acceptable creature.
Giant gorilla.
Giant
Rip
gorilla
the roof.
CR7
What CR can we be?
4.
4? Oh,
Boo.
I thought animal shapes was better than that.
I can perpetually refresh her hit points every turn.
I guess that's true. That's true.
For
Well, I mean, if you
24
just
hours.
perpetually do it, then it doesn't really matter what you make us, right? You can change it to something different.
So we'll all be like apes.
Yeah, I like the thumbs idea.
Okay. All right.
Chimpanzees.
Okay, sure. You, with the exception of Otto and Koshik, everybody is then shapeshifted into chimpanzees.
Let's go. Return to monkey.
I'm sad I don't get to be monkey.
Monkey.
Boo, no monkey.
We're really smart though. I'm fucking
Monkey,
I'm a
monkey.
chimp with a 14 intelligence. Let's fucking go.
I think y'all have a higher intelligence than I do.
Can I
I
have
was
the
thinking, is
passive
that
Yeah, mine's an
perception?
11.
Can I have the
Gandalf?
Y'all keep
passive
your mentals.
perception of a monkey, please? Oh yeah, that's right. So you do keep your mentals.
Yeah, that's why I have a 14 intelligence.
That makes
Yep.
sense.
Archanum's gonna transform himself into a dire wolf.
Ooh.
Hey, can you
My-
transform each person into a different animal?
Cool.
So everybody could be a different thing?
I mean, if you really wanted to, but I feel like that would slow down this episode quite a bit.
Yeah, but that's fun.
Okay, everybody, what's your
I'm-
standard
I
animal
wanna-
chase animal?
I want to be a zebra.
I'm gonna assume monkeys don't have proficiency in perception, so 13 for my passive.
Okay. All right.
Monkey.
Actually, I'm just gonna look on the campaign so I can see everybody's passive, because I think y'all keep that as well.
You know what? I'll change my mind after a few seconds. I'll turn into a stegosaurus, and then all the monkeys can hang off on my plates, and we can be like a battle tank monkey squadron.
Can you do a stego? Is it a let's
Yeah,
CR4?
CR4.
Nice. Okay.
Bruh.
So we have a
I
battle
want some
tank,
art for that.
a fucking dinosaur with a bunch of chimpanzees hanging off the plates going down.
And then we can have all matter of like explosives on straps and like little sacks, and the monkeys can just like throw alchemist fire that Otto makes for them. This is how we get through the Moorlands, everyone.
I'm down.
This
I
is level
know.
16, Dungeon Masters. Take my fucking heed my warnings right now that this is what you get when you give your players high levels. Do yourself a favor.
What is the problem with monkeys?
Kill them all at lower levels.
No. Don't do that.
But yeah. Fuck it. Now we can go into the shops and stuff. We
Otto
can
and Koshik,
investigate.
what are your passive
Yeah.
perceptions?
My
think
passive
mine's like-
is
My passive. My passive.
18.
18. Okay.
18, 20. Nice.
20. Okay. Where is your first destination? You're muted. Otto. And Koshik. Both of y'all muted.
Oh, are
You
we
said-
deciding our first destination?
Correct.
I assume we were
Yes.
just following Otto around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we see first when we walk in? Like, we enter the city.
Correct. As I described, you see several different stores around you. Two of them that are immediately of note are Quinn's General Supply and Cannon's farm machinery and supply.
That seems like the logical
Brr,
first
yeah.
choice.
Yeah, Brune Monkey is pointing at the farm, the supply store.
Yeah, Otto is probably already heading in that direction.
Okay.
It's got Kenneth in the name, like,
Sure.
Ape is over there like,
Stego will not be able to get through the doors of this place. give me an investigation check as your stego, please.
Sure.
Monkey squad, roll out.
9.
Okay. You can't fit through the front doors, and those are clearly the only doors that are on this building.
I will stay out. I'll just shapeshift into something else.
Okay. What you going?
I will shapeshift into a small bird. I'll look like old school Barrick.
I was not paying attention to the time, so yeah, I appreciate the the notification. So as you guys begin your journey into this warehouse of farm supply, that is where we're going to go on break. So sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to keep you guys waiting on break or anything, but I was very not paying attention. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you guys for playing. We're going to be right back. Make sure you drop a follow if you haven't yet. We're going to take a quick bio break. You should do the same. Take care of yourself. In the meantime, donate to Extra Life. Deuterino, I will absolutely read that when we're back. So stay tuned.
More fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Monkey.
And hello, everybody.
Hi.
We're back. We're all the same people, for the most part, that you were seeing just a few moments ago. And before we get started, Deuterino, thank you so much for the $100 donation to Extra Life. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That is incredible. So thank you. And I am going to read your message now. And Shining Vanguard, you take this however you will. Quote, I expect someone to sacrifice Otto for the good of the party.
Oh no.
So
It shall be done, my liege.
That's never going to happen, Wink.
it's funny because you should have seen what happened in Cody's first character. However, Deuterino, that's incredible. Thank you so much. All right. Also, I just realized that our next session has been fuckered at the bottom there. But it's next Saturday at 5 p.m. our session. Next Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is that part that's knocked off. Anyways, what happened for the first part of this, in case you were not here? Our friends here ran from a living prismatic wall. They doing some damage to it, but not wanting to square up with it. RTM gambled an 8th level spell here in the Moorlands, but gambling paid off for them as they was granted with some temporary hit points. As they ran away from this creature, remembering they left behind some tools and some armor, more specifically, they turned back around, avoiding this living spell once more, grabbing their stuff, and went on down the tracks. They found an agricultural town, an automated agricultural town named Blooming Groves that Crowley knew about. This place has different automata throughout, on the outside of it mostly, that it seems that some of it that is still working and still watering crops that are no longer there. On the opposite side of this city, the water source in which they got the water that they're now watering the crops, a small river of Blooming Grove flowing on the opposite side. Our heroes have now landed in the middle of the city, where they've seen a couple of stores that have caught their interest. And they are now looking through to see could they perhaps get some sort of transportation device in this city with enough machinery and with Otto's mind. We're gonna pick back up here in the middle of Blooming Grove as Shining Vanguard turns to go in towards the Kenneth Farm Machinery and Supply. One of the apes taps. Who did they tap? Because they don't know which one's which. I guess with the exception. Well, no, they just saw one of the several bats first turn into. They would have a general idea that was probably RTM. So you get a rather ape tap on the bird's shoulder there, RTM, as one of the apes, you're not sure who, as your friends are now just all apes, go. They tap their mouth and then rub their stomach and point back at the general store.
I think we got some hungry apes out there. Kaushik, can you give them some food? I don't think we probably want to be eating months and months old.
Months.
It's been a long time since the morning.
Years.
Yeah, months and months. 12 months in the year.
I mean, all years can be broken down into months and months, so
Right.
it's not wrong.
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago.
Kent, when you have a kid, if you tell me your kid's like 24 months old, I'm gonna smack you upside the head.
I will never give you my kid's age in years ever from this moment forward.
You're like a 17-year-old giving his age in months.
That's right.
Kaushik will rustle around in the bag of holding and dig out rations for everyone.
Okay, how many rations do you have?
Let me go check again. Rations. So I have 13 and 2 beads of nourishment. So 13 rations, 13 days worth of rations and 2 beads of nourishment. Oh, wait, hold on. Plus another section that says I have 8 days worth of rations. So a total 21 days of rations and 2 beads of nourishment.
21 days of rations. Okay.
Well, subtract that because I gave some rations to those people.
You gave them 3 already.
Yeah, I gave them 3. So 18?
Okay.
Yeah, 18 days of rations.
Kaushik, you go to do this, and it sort of looks at it and starts pointing at all of the apes and everyone around.
Hey, Kaushik, I think he wants enough food for everyone to eat.
How many is that?
Well, I mean, how many rations do you have in there? Do we try to need to get some food here for a little bit, maybe? I don't know. I feel...
Counts all of you out again.
Be 9 people.
And moves.
9?
Moves his finger
Talk
along
to the
his
monkey.
hand.
Okay. Yeah, I've got enough for everyone right now. Come tomorrow, I can be prepared to create food and water
We
spell.
probably don't want to try and cast the water spells.
That's fair. I do have enough for now, though. Yes.
Pip Chimp is gonna head over to the general store.
Pip Chimp.
Chimp.
So one of the apes just walks away from you guys. They just sitting there saying food will turn around and follow Pip.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on them. We'll make animal noises if there's anything wrong.
Okay. Are you not taking the food?
The general store was in the other building.
Shoves rations back into bag, I guess.
Right across the street, right? Not far.
The chimp slaps its forehead, points at all of y'all once again, and mimics walking on its hand again.
Right, we walk.
Wait,
then.
And just holds up lots of fingers.
Got opposable thumbs. Is the door locked?
We have decided that you can drop spells on yourself if you're not a willing creature as a free action, and this is becoming frustrating for this individual. I'm going to give them a wisdom saving throw that it is a bad idea. They are going to maintain it.
I will ask them in their head, hey, what's going on?
Fuck's sake, thank you.
Yeah, you can just ask for you to like do this or something, and I'll just talk to you in your head.
I did not know you could do this.
Yeah.
You hear the voice of Venora. There are lots of us, and unless she has enough rations for all of us for all of the days of walking, then we are going to need some other supplies, including drink.
Right, yeah, that's what they said. We'll go get some food over there.
A deadpan ape face looking at you and turns around and follows Pip.
Pip is just gonna look at her and be like, so I got opposable thumbs. Is the door open?
Is this the door? I have opposable thumbs. Does this door open?
You know, it's not just like
To clarify, we have a
Spot?
total of 11 individuals, right? Including Mazur.
Well, I don't think
try
mine
to,
are
to
auto
open it
eats.
first.
No, I'm not counting out the food numbers. I'm just saying how many people we have.
7,
11, right?
10 plus the zombies, one including Mazareth. So 11
11.
yeah, total
Okay.
creatures.
So we currently have Pip Chimp,
Mhm.
Venora, and was Archimp also heading over that way?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the guys in case you guys get attacked by some sort of wild beast, and then I can like change your form into a stegosaurus while it's in their mouth or something.
Okay. I'm gonna get attention of the remaining chimps and just hold up 6 and point at the fucking the farming goods place, and then 5 and point towards the general store, and then I'm gonna start walking towards the general store as well. So hopefully one more will follow.
Hey, Kaushik, and you three over there in Otto, make sure that you keep looking at this. I'll make sure that the other chimps don't get into too much trouble.
Very well.
What?
Okay, so Artyom, Pip, and the 3 newcomers going to the other building. To the
Wherever
general-
Crowley wants to go, I
general
guess.
supply. Which leaves Otto, Brune, Azur, Crowley, Kaushik,
And Mazur.
and Mazur going into
We got all
the...
We got all the tanky people in one group and all the squishies in another. It's a perfect plan.
Okay,
Yeah.
if that's what...
I'd previously gone with the other group, but I got reassigned. It would appear.
If you want to go with the grocery store, I'm just asking.
No, you know what? I will take my death at the hands of people going to the grocery store in another campaign. It'll happen more than once.
You're gonna die. Grocery shopping worse than death.
Okay. So are we good with that division then?
Yeah.
All right. Let's make sure. Very well. You guys split up. One going into the general store, the others going into the machinery shop. Probably, I will say, as you guys walk in to the machinery shop, starting on this side, what meets your vision is, again, farm equipment. It's pretty cutting edge for the most part, or at least it was a couple of years ago. Automated devices that are being sold and maybe like leased here at this Kenneth workshop, varying sizes. This is quite a large warehouse of different sort of like automated tractors and what have you. There you could probably do a lot here, you think. But before we get to that, as the door shuts behind you, Crowley, shutting to, and you turn to look back in, you do not look at a machinery warehouse. You instead, so bad at timing. Instead, as you turn your eyes hit a familiar office. Albeit a dreadful one that you don't like being in. The office of Captain Eduardo Cintron, your father-in-law. He currently faces away from you in this office, looking out of blinds that look over the city. You walk in, you can feel the heat sort of radiating in the room off of this man. You've known him for some time now. You married his daughter, which is pretty much the nail in your coffin as far as your relationship with him goes. You know a couple of things about him, is that he's incredibly devoted to his job and that he loves his daughter more than anything else in this world. You enter the office on his request. 6 fucking weeks. Turns around to you. Man of average height and a couple of old battle scars and what have you. The captain of Kyrie's intelligence unit, which you're a part of. This man sports dark complexion and a fantastic mustache that sweeps out over his lips, never with a hair out of place. His icy blue eyes find you. 6 fucking weeks. Nothing to show for it.
Probably like at Ramrod attention. His eyes are staring like straight like past him, not making eye contact. Yes, sir. That's exactly how I reported it.
I have British spies. I don't know where my accent's going right now. It's out of the window. Sorry, everybody. I'll find it eventually, but it's not here today. British spies blowing up hospitals. I have Thranish paladins to the northwest cutting through Warforged like butter. And you spend 6 fucking weeks getting nothing.
With respect, sir, I did find their bases at the time, but they must have found out that I was looking for them. They left me by hours every time. Every single output I could find.
Which changes your output how?
There's someone giving them information. They have to be. I did everything.
Do you have a lead on that? Do you know who that is?
There's only so many people it could be that knew about my operations within these areas.
But you have not one clue who it could be. Not
No
one
one I
idea,
wish.
no strings, no information, nothing. There is a goddamn war happening. And you are out here chasing ghosts.
They're there. But I believe it was someone above me that said, "We are intelligence. We don't simply guess. We bring concrete information back."
Yet here you stand empty-handed.
I know it's one of them.
You know. You guess, you find. All zero. All nothing. You are off the case. No more. You are not going to waste any more of my time. I've reassigned it.
May I ask to who?
Roland. He'll take care of it.
Roland's weeks away from retirement. He won't give you as much. He won't do as much as I would do to get
You do
this
not
done.
have a say. This is not a conversation, nor a negotiation. You're off.
Where am I being reassigned to?
I have some VIPs that need escorting on the lightning rail. That's where you'll be in the meantime.
Babysitting.
Something you can hopefully handle. Dismissed.
Crowley will salute and then turn away, opening the door and closing it. Maybe just a little too hard.
Close it. And our camera pans back once more to the silly scene that unfolds into the Kenneth machinery shop.
This is a very serious situation, DM. It's very serious apes.
Did they have
No monkey business is going on in here.
No,
You're
only
fired.
No monkey business.
no
Are you sure
monkey
about that?
business, Only ape.
This is
business.
ape
Grow
business.
up. Jesus
Different.
Christ. What the hell?
So, we'll start, since we're already here. We'll start off with the machinery shop. For sure. As I have described it, there are in various states large pieces of equipment in here. Sort of blocks the view if you go too far in any one direction of the rest of the warehouse, as your sort of eye line is obscured by some of these things 30 feet tall, but in various states of repair. So if there is anything that this group would like to do in here, you let me know, and I will I'll let you know what's gonna happen because of it.
First thing he would like to do is find parts or look for them.
What are you looking
Try
for?
and see.
Tell me what the idea is here.
The most important part would be some form of like engine, motor, some kind of the driving force behind whatever we're going to be trying to make go.
Okay. Yeah, I think here, without even much of a check, you're just like looking for a primary motor source of some sort, and I think that Otto would probably find several of them. Give me an investigation check.
Not quite a natural 20. That'll be an 18 plus 28.
28 is very good. You'll see that all of these engines are in various states of disrepair due to the blast. You'll also notice as the rest of you start walking through here that there are statues amongst all of these pieces of equipment. And it'll become pretty clear pretty quickly that these aren't statues, but instead people that were here shopping. They are stolen. They are in various states of looking around the shop or hiding behind something. You'll find a couple of them that are sort of like kneeled down behind like the desk that is here, all unmoving. But with passive perceptions and just sort of going around, you will notice that there is a bit of movement to them, not in like moving around, but instead running down their cheeks from their eyes. Water trickles down their cheeks.
They're crying?
Crying statues around this place.
I
That's why
hate.
they're alive under there now.
I hate
You say they're
everything about
angelic?
this.
Who what?
Oh Lord, Ian.
Should I say, would you say they're angelic in visage?
No, they look like tyrants.
Weeping ape.
Yeah, okay. Just want to be sure. Okay. That's freaky as hell. You said these were people that looked like they were shopping. Like, this looks like this happened.
Yeah, from what you guys can gather, just based off of general look around the place, this looks like some of these folks look like farmers. Some of them looks like salesmen, but they all just sort of look like people.
Odds are good this is an effect of the morning on the day of. This wasn't like, hopefully there's not like a Medusa or like basilisks inhabiting this fucking store.
Otto will keep an extra eye out for any such things, but that would also probably be.
I'm gonna say Otto's pretty busy right now, looking around for usable parts.
Fair enough.
What is everybody else doing?
I'm gonna chimp communication to the rest of our members of just kind of like pointing at everybody else and just kind of eyes and then like around. But then Brune would like to basically assist Milo. He doesn't know exactly what parts Milo's looking for, but he
Brune,
is a smith.
You've
Not
never
Milo.
met him.
Fuck. Now I've done it. I hate myself. I would like to assist Otto in his search for parts, and though Brune doesn't know really anything about the parts themselves, like the mechanics of it, he, as a smith, he does know metal, and so he's gonna go around and start get like a piece of scrap metal or something. Is gonna go around and start checking all the parts and finding any that, like, if there's like weaknesses in the metal from either age, rust. It's gonna kind of like start marking them to be like, nope, can't use this, it'll break and stuff.
Yeah, give me a.
Your mic's being a little funky, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It was doing the in and out thing, which I think we found a fix for, right? It's Skype that does it or something.
It must be. I don't know why it like resets some of my stuff every time.
God, why is time moving so fast tonight? Okay, you're doing that. I almost called you Otto. Fucking Brune. Go ahead and make me a. You're proficient in Smith's tools, right? And you're looking for sturdy metal.
Yeah, and I'm looking. I guess it's a combination of, like, I still know how to write. So I'm like marking as like good metal, and then if I find something that has like a weakness or something like bad metal, like I'm doing something like that.
I like that.
And this is I have a thing that I actually need you to make a ruling on. I'm pretty sure I know how this goes, but I don't know if you want to let me have a gimme or not. So while wearing or carrying an object inscribed with my fire rune, my proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check I make that uses my proficiency with a tool. I'm currently 8, so technically I do not have that.
Correct.
I guess I don't have a tool. I don't have the rune actively on my person.
Yeah, and in this spell it says you can't benefit from anything that is on it. I will say if you want to drop your form for that extra bonus to it, you're more than welcome to. But
that's fine. So just Smith's tools check.
Yeah.
This is my knowledge. I use my intelligence for this instead of my strength.
Correct. I can give you a lot of gimmies. I can't give you a strength on it like an investigatory like type of check. You better start making a real good argument if you want me to.
He's lifting
You're just gonna go up to all the metal and twist it?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, Brune's not stupid. I do have a 14 intelligence, so
yeah,
it's not
you're
bad.
fine.
Oof. It's not a great roll though. So it's 16 total.
16 is still pretty good. Brune, going around and looking around, keeping an eye out, around, but as you're sort of zooming your attention on this equipment, the different metals, you do see that some of it has been made quite brittle by, you're assuming the morning, as you go up to some, and even under your hands, like you go up to it and it just turns to dust in some parts, like different gears and cogs, but it's not consistent that way. You will find certain parts that are solid and usable for Otto to use, and you can take those and mark them with, pencil or ink or anything's easy enough to find in this.
I just use it whatever I can find that I can easily mark on them with is like good to use. And if I could even, I don't know how much time I've got, but if I mark a bunch of stuff and I've still got extra, I'll start grouping it together. Like, this is all good, this is bad, don't mess with it.
Gotcha. Okay. Who else is in here? Azur, Kaushik, and Crowley. What are you three doing?
Who else was with us? Was it just the 3 of us together?
No, it is you 3 plus Brune and Otto.
Oh, I thought the squishies went somewhere else. I thought it was squishy.
Oh, did you went over to the general goods store? Oh yeah, it's you and then the 3. That's right, 5 over there. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Crowley, Azur, and Mazarth. What are you guys doing?
Honestly, just looking around, seeing, just kind of investigating, see if there's anything else that's useful aside. I know just seeing if there's anything useful to us there.
Okay.
I'm sure it's
for my part, probably just looking out, seeing if any dangers are looking around corners.
Okay, give me a perception check, and Crowley, go ahead and give me an investigation check. This will sort of help boost Milo. Damn it! Now I did it. Otto's check.
D4.
We have to make him actually dead. That's the only way to
24?
fix it.
Okay.
Nine plus 7, 16.
Okay. With the three of you, it is going to cut the time down by a bit, but with the three of you looking around for sort of useful parts to make some sort of device to help you cross this area, that is going to take a bit of time. So the camera's going to cut over now to our Twins General Goods folks. So Kaushik, RTM, Pip, and our three zomboids.
Zombapes.
Zombapes. I will say, before, as you're crossing the street, down probably about 60 feet away from this and across the street. So you are a little bit of a distance away. As you're making your way down this street, I believe Kaushik amongst this group has the highest passive perception. Kaushik, you hear a small crash. Not terribly loud. You're just perceptive enough to pick it up, but something small breaking. And then a voice immediately afterwards.
What
And
is
it
the
is-
voice?
You can't make it out right now. It is kind of muffled, but it sounds like it repeats itself a couple of times. And it is coming from the direction of the general supply store.
And so that's on the walk over there?
Yeah, that's when you hear it. You probably hear it when you're about 30 feet away from the door, so.
I'm gonna try to stop everybody. Did you guys hear that? Something just happened at the store. It sounded like something broke. They can't respond to me because they're not gays. Well, our team can. Okay, good.
Yeah, what's up?
We'll say a couple of seconds after she says that, or like right after she says this, you all, the rest of you, with your attention being brought to it, would hear the voice part of it because it, like I said, it does repeat itself a couple of times.
Does it sound like it could be like an automated thing, like a Talking Head Warforged advertisement or something?
Give me a perception check as you try to hear the last little bit of it.
That's a 14.
You're not sure. You're not entirely sure with a 14. It's a little bit too far, and right now it's behind closed doors.
It's hard to hear with bird ears, so let's just get closer. If there's something talking in there, we can make friends with it, or it's not worth talking to. It should be fine.
Fair enough.
I rolled a 24 for perception. Could I
Oh shit.
use that to check and see? I can tell.
Are you? Is
I'm a
that
monkey
with your-
ears.
Was that with your monkey stats? Oh wait, no, you get your perceptions with your normal
Yeah.
stuff. With a 24, what were you calling it? Chip?
Chimp.
Um,
The way that is chimp.
the tone of it definitely has it's not very, it's definitely very like what's the word I'm looking for, like digital sounding, like almost how Otto talks sort of sounds like that.
Okay. So Pip's gonna be like,
I'll ask Pip, what did you hear it better, or did you see something else?
I heard it. It sounded a little bit like Otto. Like maybe like a machine or like a recording or some sort.
Okay. Yeah, Pip says it sounds like a Warforged or a talking stone or something magic maybe.
Okay.
I don't have hands. Open the door, somebody.
I'll open the door, I guess.
Open the door of dust coming out of the store. You look in a fairly large general supply store, various aisles of all sorts of different materials here, with checkout lanes in front. in various sorts of disrepair as well. However, in one of them, probably the closest one to your right as you come in, you see one of these checkout lanes with an automaton behind it, and in front of this lane a statue stands there. As you enter the door, though, or open the door, it turns its head, the automaton turns its head towards you. Welcome to Quinn's General Supply. Please let me know if I can help you find anything. It turns back towards the customer, the guest in front of him.
Is this a full-on Warforged?
It is not.
Okay.
It does not look anything like Otto or anything like a Warforged that you've seen before.
Okay.
You're not entirely sure of all of its capabilities, but it does not look the same here. However, it turns back to the guest in front of it and says, "Please remove your items from the bagging area." Waits a couple of seconds and says it again. "Please remove your items from the bagging area."
Poor dude. Pip's gonna grab Kaushik and like drag her over in front of the automaton and like point at the statue and then point at the automaton like talk to
remove your I agree with Pip. Remove the bags from the packing area or items there. Get them out of the way. I feel like this guy's been saying this for years.
I will remove the bags from the area.
Like-
So sorry. Hello.
like point at the automaton eyes like did he see what did this? And then she's just gonna leave her there and like start checking out.
Can I roll
what's
like
in
some
the
kind of
shelves?
intelligence check or something to see if I understand what Pip's trying to?
Give me an insight check.
Okay, insight works. Perfect. Okay. That's plus 10, just so you know.
They're saying that everybody should learn sign language so that
16
when we are
plus 10,
monkeys.
so 26.
26. So yeah, Pip, you can give her a general idea of what you're trying to tell her.
Basically like pointing at the statue, then pointing at the automaton and like
Does
does the automaton know what did it?
Okay.
Yeah, it does. And then she's gonna be like, and then go start checking in the pile.
As Kaushik's moving the bags. Hello, so do you know what happened to all of these people?
I'm sorry, my responses are limited. Please rephrase your question and ask again. And
I don't know how many groceries there are. I'm still moving stuff. Can
can I help you find something today?
you help me find whatever did this?
The morning probably did this, Kaushik. I would guess.
You never know, Arjun.
When's the last time someone came in this store?
I'm gonna give that a percentage check. I don't know if that'll be in his programmed responses or not. I should.
He should be able to say dates and times.
$92 seconds ago.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. He's good. Got that down. What's the last paying customer you had? Hey, there we go.
I'm sorry, sir. I cannot give out information about their customers. Can I help you find something?
I kind of feel like if we put this guy at the bottom of a well, it'll probably scare all the children in the area for years to come. He kind of has a voice that warbles and is spooky.
Smacks in the arm.
You just smack a bird?
Smack him in the wing.
In the
Yeah.
wing. Poor little animal abuse.
Just smack him on the beak. Is there any fresh food here?
I can show you to the food aisle. Please follow me.
If not fresh, hopefully they'll have at least some canned or preserved goods.
This automaton on wheels sort of wheels
Oh,
back
he's scooting.
and
Scooting.
moves and starts leading you to an aisle. So everybody's just sticking together.
Except for Pip, she's exploring off on her own already.
Oh.
She was already checking out the aisles that were close. While like as soon as they were understood her, she started like looking at the aisles, and so she's not gonna go too far because she's not completely stupid, just reckless. But so she, whatever they're looking at, she's 10 feet away, like trying to look at whatever they're missing.
Give me a quick perception check.
What did you get? Perception. Oh, that's bad. 14.
Okay. With a 14, you'll notice that the shelves are stocked with tons of different things. And what's interesting is it doesn't look like this area was affected by a blast, right? Like the doors aren't like broken glass. It doesn't look like an explosion hit here. But what you do see are several more stone statues of folks in different aisles next to in various states, looking at items, things like that. And as you're but that's about all you get with a 14 in your party. I say your party, the rest of the ape squad rolls up with an automaton leading them towards the aisle, where there are several different aisles of what would be food. If I can get some perception checks from everybody. Go ahead, Pip, sorry.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say, so Pip, like as she's kind of like off to the side, but not, too far away, is like checking out these things. Like if there are things like any kind of fabrics that don't disintegrate when she touches them or whatever, she'll like wrap a scarf around one statue, or she's going just kind of like touch them, and kind of low-key looking for things that might replace like their bedrolls and stuff like that, since the rest of the crew is focused on food.
Okay.
She's going to be doing that, but as she goes, she's doing little touches.
Gotcha. That's awesome. Give me a quick investigation check on the bedrolls as it goes off.
Okay.
What's up?
Say Archon will probably try to be on the inspection of the people statues, but after her, of course.
Okay. Another 14.
15.
15.
One more. One.
No, I think that's plenty to find several different like sleeping bags and other sort of camping supplies here. Just sort of like flint and tinder sort of stuff, as well as just various survival gear that you'd find in a general supply store. So, and I think it'd be very easy to find it for a group of this size.
Okay. So she's just like, if there's a basket, she'll grab a basket. If not, she's like getting all the stuff she can carry in, like walking up to Kaushik.
Sure.
Smacking at her hip where the bag is.
I will open the bag, toss it in with these.
Please refrain from placing items in your personal bags.
Sorry.
Are you ready to check?
Carry this for now.
Check out.
Not quite yet.
Please let me know. I can help you.
Thank you.
And thank you for shopping at Quinn's.
What's he saying? Quins?
Quins.
Quins, okay.
Rolls away. Back towards the front counter and back in front of the statue.
Once we duck behind an aisle or somewhere out of sight from him, I will have Pip put the items back into the bag.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Who, me or Pip?
Pip. And this is going to be as your ape form. This is a physical roll.
Oh, son of
sugar.
son
Okay,
of
dang.
bitch.
Okay. It was gonna be good.
Son of
Okay,
a bitch.
listen. Well, I'm not too bad, so hang on. 19?
That is enough. Able to sneak around the
Hey.
corner and throw some items into the bag of holding. What was
If
Artyom
it is
doing?
an 8, I've got it.
Artyom was wanting to inspect some of these petrified people.
Sure. Yeah, give me an investigation check or perception, whatever you're looking for.
Yeah, I just didn't know if there was like. I mean, yeah, I was just kind of like giving them a once over, perched up on their shoulder, kind of
Mhm.
looking at them, seeing what's going on with them, seeing if they were like actually stone or if this is like something that sort of did they, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, with a 19, you sort of land on one shoulder and its arm falls off. This seems to be very loose set, like almost sand as you do. As you're sort of looking over each of these things, other than the material being interesting, again, each of them just seems to be leaking some sort of watery substance from their eyes down their cheeks and into the onto the rest of them. It doesn't seem to be pulling up very much at all. Once it you see any of it that sort of drops and trickles to the base, just sort of absorbs back into the material. It's almost like ash instead of stone.
This spell is concentration, so I am not going to do any of the 5 things I just thought about doing for being an animal. Yeah, I guess with that check, I'll leave them there. There's not really a whole lot I can do aside from very maybe gruesomely like pecking into their eye areas to see where that water's coming from.
You want to do that?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. That'd be a medicine check.
Wait.
This dude's arm just fell off. He ain't coming back.
Yeah, you can give me a medicine check.
That's a 21.
21, very nice. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh shit.
It's contagious.
Bird stat block. Where are you? We were just in here. Why did I close it? Oh, 10.
Okay. But your medicine check was very good. It was 21. You just stick your beak into like where the eyes would be coming from. As you do, dust just sort of out around your bird form. The water flow from the eye socket itself gets a bit heavier, draining down as you just have like wet ash on your beak that you sort of shake away, as it just sort of seems to come from within. And it, like, on the inside there's no difference. There's not like muscle, bone. It's all like this set in place ashen material, and it just seems to be like sourceless from within. As you sort of pull your beak away and you're like looking at this, your wings get a bit stiffer and you're restrained.
Uh-oh.
And I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Do I have an action in between doing this?
Your action was your medicine check.
Okay.
It's going to happen at the top of your turn. Another Constitution saving throw. You'll have another action.
Okay. That is a 6. I have a -1 as a bard.
Okay. The Raven form, as a moment of panic sets in, RTM. Your bird wings are restrained in place, and then you sort of turn to sort of what's happening on your wings either side, and your feathers start turning gray. And they start to turn in this dust-like material. And you're petrified.
So everyone turns back into humans and other various races immediately.
Oh shit! Does that remove your concentration?
I thought it did.
You can't concentrate on a spell. And you are...
But you're turning. Oh.
You're
Yeah.
going to fall.
Okay.
And I don't... How many hit points does your bird form have?
1.
Okay. Give me a second.
DM, I was
Yeah.
gonna ask before you petrified, or he petrified you, didn't petrify him. The world petrified him. You, of course, you would never do that.
He petrified himself.
Yeah.
He did it. Don't pull punches. He did it.
That's true. So, but before the petrification was announced,
Mhm.
I was gonna ask if once the stuff was crammed into the bag of holding, if Pip Chimp could have like come back around the corner or gone in search of RTM to kind of see what he was up to, because she's curious too. So would it be possible for her to maybe be coming around the corner as this is happening? Like I wouldn't be realistic to have been there the whole time, but maybe
Right.
be coming around the corner of the aisle.
I think Pip is going to walk around the corner and see the bird that RTM was shatter on the ground. And I'm trying to figure out how that translates to this spell, and I think your 8th level spell is going to save you here, RTM. When you shatter on the ground, I think there's going to be some damage involved, but you're going, luckily having an animal or a human form to revert back to. I'm just trying to think of damage on a shattering of a bird. You have 1 hit point.
You know what? Do it 8th level shatter.
Nah, I don't. No, I'm not
That's
trying
a
to.
lot of D8s.
Yeah. It's still only
How
like
high up was he?
only like 5 feet, because it's not like this person's a large creature or anything like that. So rules is written, you would not take any falling damage from this. We are gonna say it does revert. I'm gonna roll a d6. You'll take 4 points on your normal form as you're you hit the ground. It's a weird. I don't think I'm gonna find a middle ground, to be honest with you. That I'm satisfied with.
I thought this was gonna be like the difference in between something that just got shattered into a million pieces, then reverting back into like a thing, and that being a very damaging, like the equivalent of teleporting into a solid object or something like that.
Ow.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be the damage that the bird would have taken over to your form. I'm not trying to fucking. I don't think it makes, like, as the bird form breaks, you sort of like the pieces fall together, and once there is RTM, but you sort of like snap your head back onto the grocery floor as you do fall. So Pip would see that. Pip would see probably a moment of dust flying as this raven hits. Everybody else, you are now back into your forms.
Oh shit.
And a bit of dust settles around this creature, or the statue, as well as you.
It's gonna reach out and give him a hand.
Get the fuck out!
Out
of the place! Everyone, get out! Get out! Go! Leave the place! This dust is bad.
I'm not. I will
Check.
say.
Let's go.
I will say, RTM, as this dust just sort of settles around you, you don't feel restrained or anything.
Yeah.
You think it may have had something to do with you sticking your beak into the head of one of the creatures. And, and maybe touching the tears.
Sure. Yeah, it's an evacuation situation as far as RTM's concerned. Everyone get out. We can't carry crumbling teammates across the Mornland, or just put them in a little baggie for another day.
Don't worry, guys. We just need to see one more level, and then Treasure.
Does it mean I need to grab a box of like Ziplocs on my way out?
Oh.
Just in case.
That's so dark.
That being said,
Mhm.
we all dropped at the same time, right?
Correct.
There's gonna be a few moments of silence, and something must have happened to our team. We need to check. And fucking immediate beeline outside in my Duragar tidy whities, because I never put my armor back on.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Now, okay. So, is everybody
now
running out at this point? Otto, Crowley, Azor, all of you abandoning this place?
Yeah.
Archon looks like he's been making snow angels in ash, I guess, because he's just plopped on the ground.
I suppose.
Abandon this-
Although we'll leave the dragonfly there to keep looking for interesting tidbits.
Okay. You leave the absolutely. Run out. Head towards. You knew where they were going. Towards
Assuming
Quinn's grocery supply.
us all meeting in the street, like, hey,
What happened?
Well, you if all of you are leaving, I'm gonna ask. I think Benor and the rest of them, as you sort of start sprinting out, saying, "Let's get in here," saying, "We still haven't gotten food."
well, it's dangerous in there. We need to discuss it now that we can all speak again. Don't mess with those statues that are people that crumble, because they can turn you also into a statue that can crumble.
I had no intention of doing so.
Right.
Did you?
But- Yeah, I was curious. I investigated it. I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe you should have mimed.
How would I
or
have
something
known?
like that.
I don't go around touching things that I don't know,
you-
especially crying
You
statues.
gave me this look like I was a fucking asshole for trying to investigate some weird shit in the Borderlands.
And I will continue to give you that look.
Okay. Regardless of that, yeah, it was very interesting, so I wanted to figure out what was happening. Maybe, save some people or something like that, if they could still be saved.
Looks pointedly at her.
Say is
So-
don't touch the tears.
Yeah, don't touch this. Don't touch metal. Maybe put something over your mouth, or like wear a wrap or something, so you don't get anything in your eyes. I don't know how this is done.
All three of them. Well, Venora was the only one awake, so Venora will actually take there are various things that she's wrapped in currently and just brings up like a face mask.
They're all crying. I poked at it with the beak. The tears, or maybe inhaling that much at once, or both, did it for me. Just don't touch them. Just pretend they're lava.
After this back and forth exchange, the rest of you show up to probably the front door of Quinn's. Opening the door, you'd see them having this conversation in the middle of the store. And
Oh, hell no, I wouldn't be in that fucking store. It's all dusty in there. I'd be outside in the street having this conversation.
Okay, so you leave out. They'll follow you out.
Yeah, fuck that.
Thank you for shopping.
We're stealing.
Quinn's.
I'm kidding.
He pulls out a gun. Your move, creep.
He said, so were all these people, and that's why they're ash now.
Oh shit, they just got petrified with petrification lasers.
Anti-theft measures. You turn into ash. People look at Koshik and be like, Koshik, did you find any food?
Yes, he took me down the aisle. I didn't grab any though. I was putting everything
let's go.
you had into it. Okay, okay,
Okay, let's go. We'll go.
okay. Back.
What
back.
happened?
You guys stay here.
Okay, so I'll explain the story to the other group. So make sure you don't touch any of the ash stuff, or you
Oh.
don't eat any of it, or anything like that, or any of the tears. Just don't touch them at all. Just keep away from them, like maybe a 3 feet safe distance around or something like that. You can never
And
be
I'll
too
go back
careful.
into the store, I guess.
Okay.
To grip some
It's like-
food.
Big
Could I have
line.
my
Put the
Unless
stuff.
I am a mannequin, could I have my where's my armor?
Artyom is naked. He's just wearing a bunch of ash that is probably himself, which is really fucking.
Awful
It's
to
dark.
think about.
Gee,
Yeah.
Oh God, I didn't even realize. I'm gonna
Where's my
start
armor?
giving anything that I was
Okay.
able to put into the bag of holding, and then whatever they carried, they're
Yeah.
responsible for.
Like armor.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's in their jammies.
Yeah, jammies. Everybody's in their birthday suits. Their jundies.
Artyom has to put back on like the silk red shirt again. So like I guess his clothes probably got set to the side and are destroyed. So now he's got like the silk shirt and then the thorn armor on top of it.
Lord.
Okay, so are you putting your armor on right now?
Yes.
Okay, so it's
Sure.
that's gonna take a
Yep,
bit of time.
Taking
It's-
10 minutes to fucking suit up.
While
It
they're
is-
doing that, me and Pip are going back into the store.
It's probably like a DC 4 insight check to see that Artyom ain't fucking going back in that place. Artyom's like, yeah, I touched a thing and it killed me in 10 seconds flat. Nah, fuck that noise.
You
I
know,
ain't that
that's
hungry
fair.
right now.
Pip and Kaushik going back into the store.
Mhm.
You once again. Welcome to Quake. You just pass by them as the rest of you hear an automaton's voice from inside.
What is in there? Is somebody alive?
No, it's a really old automaton. He seems to be broken and he talks like a spooky ghost.
Does it appear to be sentient?
Nope.
Nope.
Very well. I shall
That's
return
racist,
to my
huh?
investigation.
I have one question. Would Master, returning to his size, would he have been able to get out?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
large. The reason the
Okay.
Stego couldn't get in is because it was huge.
Yeah.
Plus he's like, dragons are like cats. They can like squish, right? They can, they're a reptile. Reptiles are, they can flatten.
Do you want to roll with that rule? Do you want me to give dragons a squeeze ability?
Oh,
Maybe not, but now I'm
respectfully
thinking about it.
request
That'd be cool for a kind of dragon to have. Okay, back
It'd be
dragon.
cool for our dragon.
Pip and Kaushik,
No.
you head towards the food aisle. There are various canned goods. I say canned, jarred goods here on the sides. Different like preserved vegetables and stuff that line this aisle. No perception check needed to also notice that there is a one of the jars is laying in the aisle and broken.
That must be what I heard. What was the automaton's name? I can't remember. Brittany can't remember. Kasha can remember.
Did not give you a name.
I don't think we had it here.
Oh. Really? I thought
Jeffrey.
it was his name.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yep,
maybe it's because the name of
100%
the
Jeffrey.
store is the name.
Earl.
Carl.
I'm gonna poke my head. Coral. They're in the woods. I'm gonna poke my head around out from the aisles. Hello, excuse me. Can you help me real quick? Really quick.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a broken jar over here. Was this your doing?
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We require cleanup on aisle 6. Please, immediately. He rolls over towards the mess, points a finger down towards it, and like a little yellow flag hits onto the ground to mark the mess.
That's cute.
And then he rolls away, or back towards you. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Was there anyone in here before we came in?
Yes.
Today?
No, not that I have seen today.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm just
Someone
like
else might have been in there and broke the jar.
trying to like get him out of the way because
Yeah.
that calls us out for.
I think I'm about to steal.
Okay.
Mm.
Are y'all
Oh,
just-
robot.
I'll pass the bag of holding
As
over
soon
to
as he's
Pip.
around the corner, yeah, we're gonna coordinate.
I'll pass the bag of holding over to Pip, and I'll guide him away, asking him where more things are. Like, can you show me where the little lady's room is?
Sure. So you're gonna distract them while Pip is.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave the bag of holding with Pip so she can. Throw stuff in there. Okay.
She's like, yeah, she's like, hope you like sauerkraut.
I love
It
sauerkraut. Hell yeah.
All
Which
right.
means you too, Pip. You just remember that.
Pip, if I can
Whatever.
get 2 checks from you, if I can get a perception check as well as a sleight of hand check, and you can roll your sleight of hand at advantage since we'll consider caution given the aid action.
Oh, I'm myself again too. Yes.
No more monkey.
Come on. Okay. So the perception was a 22. And the sleight of hand is only a 21.
22 and 21.
Yes, sir.
Both very good. Also, did you roll under a, what is it, a 10? Don't you have reliable talent?
Yeah, you can't roll below a 10.
So it's a 21 and a, thank y'all, save me from myself. 21 and a 24.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's busted.
As you're so easily getting as much as that's gonna probably fit in here, or at least as much as Pip thinks that you guys are gonna need as far as food goes, throwing it in there. But as you're doing that, you hear sort of towards the back of the store a slight like low bang, not very loud, almost imperceptible, but you hear like some sort of collision.
So to the bystander, it looks like she's just finished, like, oh yeah, da da da. But actually, it's very direct because of that. So she's like grabbing the bag, but eyeballs for Koshik, like directly going in search of Koshik, but trying. And while she's doing that, like it looks like she's just trying to arrange the bag, but she's grabbing a dagger, so she's got something handy.
Okay. All right. So you find Koshik. What you doing?
Like I can't whistle, but Pip can. Like, you know, and so she's going to be ahead of her, but she heard that sound, so she's not going to get too far ahead of her. She just doesn't want to get on Jeffrey's radar, so she's kind of like, go.
Traditional current.
But yeah, but she's doing the
What's
now.
What's going on, Pip? Caution. Glances? Sly glance over in the direction she's pointing?
She's it's to the door, and it's like it's very clearly a now.
Oh, like we need to go over
Yeah,
there. Okay,
like,
yeah. Okay,
We're done. Let's go.
We're getting.
Yeah.
All right.
Getting is
Thank-
good.
Thank you so much to Jeffrey, and then out we go.
Thank you for shopping at Quinn's. You guys are already out of the door by the time he finishes. You
And
pop
as soon
back
as
out,
we
and they're
get-
still putting on pieces of armor.
And at that point, Pip's gonna be like, "Did you hear the bang?" That wasn't you, was it?
Did I hear it? I don't think I heard it. So I was with Jeffrey. Should I roll at disadvantage?
You were talking at the time.
Yeah. So
The question is, it wasn't you. Was it you that made the sound?
No, I didn't hit anything or anything.
So there's somebody or something in the store. So we need to not hang around too long. I'm not sure what it is, but after our team died immediately, I'm not willing to hang out.
Fair enough.
Go tell the
guys.
others.
Well, I think we're walking out at the time, right? Walking out to them at the time.
I figured you guys were having this conversation
With
in front.
everybody.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
with
Walking
everybody.
and talking.
Okay, there's something else in there. Apparently, we should probably leave.
If there are like rats in there that can bite you and turn you to stone as well.
Okay, then we don't go back in.
I mean,
What's the outcome, Otto?
when we were flying over this place, were there actually any farms that these automatons were meant like taking care of, or is it just mostly like no seed in the hopper, nothing got planted?
Give me a we'll just call it a retroactive perception check.
That is a natural 20 for 30.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Very small pieces of land still seem to have like some sort of life. Now, when you were flying through the fog, you couldn't really tell what it was, but like there is stuff growing somewhere, like on either sides of the towns.
Okay.
Seems that way, at least.
We got some stuff out there.
Stuff. Thangs.
Have we located any usable parts by the structure?
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna take. If you've walked back into the store at this point, you guys have spent like 20 or 30 minutes gathering some things, but this is not gonna be a short project.
Oh,
if you're
no,
gonna be building something from spare parts in here, this is gonna take like a day
I figured.
at like minimum. So what do you do?
Getting spare parts at the moment.
What are the rest of you doing?
So y'all talked about hearing potentially something being inside once you came out, right? To where me and Archie were still
Right, yeah.
actively putting
your armor
armor
on,
on.
Yeah.
Put on your pants.
Great, and we know full well that stuff that Otto is working on it's gonna take a minute. It's not a quick endeavor.
Right.
Right.
We need to check. We cannot risk. We need to. If there's something here, we need to see it.
Okay, I got an idea. Give me a second to finish putting this on.
I'm strapping on my cod piece.
What the fuck?
Into your pants. Here. Pants. Pants.
Jeez. It's all thorns and stuff. I'll try to use like Druidcraft to help me out a little bit.
10 minutes go by, you guys have your armor on.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right.
I assume in that time we've not heard any other indicators of something like approaching.
If you're listening out, give me a perception check.
I'm doing my best. Oh, there goes that die. Ooh, man, I believe that's a 21.
25.
That's a 9. I'm a bit rattled.
Wait, what is this? A perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 13 plus 10, 23.
Natural one. RTM is finishing off and just like putting it like his breastplate over his head, so all he hears right now is his own movement and breathing as you struggle to get the last bit of it on. With 25 was Azure, correct?
Yes.
With a 25, Azure, other side of either inside or like outside of the store, sounds like some trash rattling or something like that. On the opposite side, quiet, but is there.
Sounds like some trash rattling on the other side of the store. Inside or out, can't tell.
Wait.
I'm very sneaky. I could try to go and check it out.
You think you can do so? Just in case.
How far away is that if you went to sneak around back there? Like, how far away from us would that be?
It's a fairly big store. I'll say about 100 feet or so.
Okay, so is there like a... Can we follow him up to like the corner of the building? So that at the shortest amount of distance possible between him and us, if there is something spooky over there?
Yeah, I mean, so sort of going up to the side of the building here, like I said, the building itself is probably like 100 feet. So it's a fairly large building. If you want to follow him down the alleyway a little bit more, you could.
I want to make sure that we're far enough away that, you know, my clunky ass won't be making a bunch of noise, but I'm thinking like the front corner of the store. So if we're at the front and then there's an alley going down to the side and the back, I want to be at that front corner, right at the alley.
Gotcha.
So, DM, is it freestanding? Like, could Pip take off the other direction and go around the other way?
Yeah.
So she's going to do that then. That's what she's going to do.
Okay. So you're standing at the nearest corner, sort of the shortest distance where Azur is going down the alleyway. Pip's going around the building, sort of circling around. Kaushik, RTM, I know Otto's already gone back in towards the farming supply store. Crowley, are you doing anything?
I'll follow after him.
After which one?
I'll try and follow after Azir.
Okay. And RTM, what are you doing?
I'm going to go to the front of the building and throw Barrick in the front.
Into the building?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Nothing weird happens.
Okay. He just comes out as a fireball. Like, oh shit!
Are you casting Find Familiar?
I'm pulling him from his extra dimensional space.
Okay, then no.
Okay. All right.
Kaushik, what are you doing?
I'm also going Crowley and Azure.
Okay, so you're following up behind them. So I need stealth checks from the three of you. Pip, I'll need one from you as well, and then I'll need like a stealth and perception check from here.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
32.
Pips is 27 stealth.
Holy shit. Okay.
The stealth check for Barrick is 5, but the perception is 17.
Okay, very nice.
No, I'm sorry, 18.
Nat 20 for 29.
Very nice. Azor?
Strangely enough, also a nat 20 for a 35.
Nice.
Very nice. Fairly stealthy group. Going down the alleyway. Barrick is now inside. Pip making your way around the building itself. Going to take you a little bit longer to get to the back side of the building. Azur getting there first towards this sort of like back alleyway where this building sort of butts up against some other stores on the opposite side. Give me a perception check.
18.
18. Okay. As far as what, and I'm just trying to bounce back and forth here. As far as what Barrick sees in the store right now, with a 17 on the perception check, he does see a door moving in the back. Going over there to investigate it, it is a door that's like slowly closing. Not because anyone is closing it, but as if the weight of the door is just closing itself from where it had been opened. And it looks like a broom closet of some sort.
Would it be possible for him to like Indiana Jones through that door? Like, just get in there at
into the broom closet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I need to roll for that, or can he just do it?
I'll say you can fly into the broom closet if you will.
Hey.
Okay.
What's in there?
Brooms.
Just brooms? There's nothing?
Brooms and dustpans, and it looks like a little out of commission automaton of some sort that's probably no more than about 12 inches tall, but it doesn't look to be active.
Does it look dusty?
Yeah, from what you can tell.
I guess it's probably like pitch black if the door closed all the way in there.
Like, this is just like a chunky Roomba. Think of that.
A chunky Roomba. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this thing is just like active and is just like faking being deactivated now. So I'll have Barrick just kind of bat wing smack it around. Yeah.
You see like a gentle amber light turn on and some whirs and some clicks, and it just starts like hitting around the broom closet, moving around, and makes a decent amount of racket in here as it knocks over brooms and stuff trying to get out of here.
Okay, I'll call Barrett back and we're like, all right, we'll start this over from the beginning.
The banging around does not stop. It continues. So you're sneaking on the opposite side. You definitely
5 anyway.
You definitely start hearing a bunch of banging going on inside. Pip, you've come around the corner now. Azur, you're sort of looking up and down the alleyway. You don't see anything at first. Pip, you're around the alleyway. You do see some like large trash cans back behind here with what looks like old refuse and stuff. But that's all you see for right now.
Pip's gonna go check out the trash cans.
Okay, staying stealth.
Yes, please.
Okay. Cocked. Okay. You stealth up to it, towards the trash. Give me give me an investigation or a perception check, depending on what you're doing. What are you doing when you get up to the trash?
I guess I'm investigating because I'm deliberately trying to
So you're gonna move,
see if
like,
I see anything.
bags and cans around. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
well, that's 9.
9. Azur, you're sort of pulling up as well as she does this. You see Pip just sort of grab a bag and move it out of the way. Give me a quick perception check, Azur. In the background, just clattering from the inside. Brune, I'm just gonna let you know, dog. Stealth out the window. Your noise of your armor will most likely be clogged up as you see Artyom call back Barrick really quickly.
I was gonna turn around and look at it.
What was that?
It's a very small motorized water forage thing in a closet.
Did it attack Barrick?
No,
What is
Barrick
happening?
slapped it and it started defending itself or something. It was just kind of scooting around in there, knocking stuff over. Like a fucking dude who just popped out in the swamp knows what the fuck a Roomba is.
I know, it's just like it was defending itself or something.
Well,
as Barrick watched it just collide into the sides of the fucking like.
Yeah, it's
room
old, it's
closet.
broken. Don't even know how to use its weapons. I don't know.
I mean,
What
Brune wouldn't know what a Roomba is either.
No, I'm not saying either of you would. This is for Kent and Kent's mental image of what this thing looks like.
Did it appear to be any kind of threat?
No, I don't think it was. It seemed kind of drunk. You know, not literally, of
Do not
course,
believe-
but
oh, okay.
it was knocking everything over.
I see.
So, yeah, I think we're good.
Crowley, Kaushik sneaking around the corner, now out of sight of Brune and RTM at this point. So we have Crowley, Kashyyyk, Azur, and Pip all sort of in this back alleyway, all sort of gathered around this trash at this point. Rune and RTM, are you moving anywhere at this point or not?
We may as well go make sure we're with them, just in case something happens.
I'll start making my way around.
Okay.
Not going in there unless someone's
We're
like,
like, nobody's going inside.
That's
We're
what
going
I'm saying.
around the outside. Yeah.
Okay. So RTM staying in front, or is he going down the
Yeah,
alleyway?
he's staying in front. He's
Sure.
if something happens, he'll run around.
Very well. What was that perception check, Azur?
16.
16. Okay. You don't see anything as you're going up to the trash itself. Pip, you start moving trash bags around. And you move one out of the way. And as you do, you see something that is very clearly not trash. It's humanoid in shape, albeit it's a bit small. It's probably only like 3.5 to 4 feet tall. Legs and arms, a head. So it's humanoid in shape. It's a small warforged. You'll notice that it has it's sort of made of black iron everywhere. And on its forearms, sort of on top of them, it has blades up and down them, like one on either side, and then like a pivot point in the middle on each arm. And for just a moment, Pip realizes, sort of like with this humming sound that's coming from this being, that those blades aren't still as they appear to be. They are moving so fast that they appear to be still. And what is your AC?
There it is. I was waiting for it.
There it
Push
is.
the button. 17.
17. Yeah. Pip, you're going to take 8 points of slashing damage as when you move this trash bag out of the way, just a moment of this thing looking up at you, and its eyes sort of and narrow, and it just comes out of the trash, just swinging these blades at you, making all sorts of like whirring and beeping sounds, and just attacking the shit out of you. I need everybody back here to roll the initiative for me, please.
Okay. Can I
Evil
uncanny dodge
R2D2.
that?
Can you uncanny dodge if you're unaware of something? Because technically he was hidden. What's
It says that you can see. Okay. So I guess not. Okay. Because I would have had to be able to see him.
You can see him, but do you get a reaction in the surprise round? Like that's what that would be, because you didn't
yeah,
roll
'cause that
high
would be-
enough on
yeah,
your
yeah.
roll.
No.
I guess it depends on what the surprised condition is.
Yeah, I don't think you get a reaction in the surprise condition, if I'm not mistaken.
And all those temp points that we had are gone, right? I'm just down to my regular self.
Yep, those were on your bat form. So
Okay.
those are gone.
Yep. Yeah, you can't take a reaction until that turn ends.
There you go.
Okay.
Um,
There it is.
in this round, this thing is going to, after it swings and attacks you, we have most of the people. It's going to go towards the direction of Pip, and it is going to run past you. So it jumps up after doing so, and you, at this point, all of you will see this. Look like small warforged, like I said, 3.5 to 4 feet tall, maybe, and it just passes right by Pip and goes to run. What are the rest of you doing? Actually, let me go and get those. I'm just going to change the music real quick.
Who all is being included in this initiative?
Yeah, that's important to know. First,
Everybody
first
but Otto at
surprise.
this point, because Otto's in a whole nother building and would not hear this.
It is 9 o'clock, just so you know. We're
Yeah.
about to start a combat. Okay.
Yep. No.
Well,
I'm just gonna scream.
I've got nothing to do.
would I have been able to do
Just
anything, DM? Because I can't be surprised.
Oh, can you not be
In
surprised?
the Mournlands, I
He's
cannot be
alert.
surprised because I am of the Mournlands. Also, I have alert, but you know,
He
Okay, I
said
was
nothing
about to
surprises
say.
me here.
You do. You have alert.
I do.
All right. Yeah. No. You can.
Very alert.
You will be able to go in the surprise round. So let me get your initiatives.
I've got literal eyes in the back of my head.
Gross.
25 to 20.
20. Hey, no, I'm wrong. It was 19. It's 17 plus 2. Sorry. Ignore me.
25 to 20. Anybody?
1 second, the roll just went through. Sorry. It was a 15, so 26.
You have plus 11 to initiative. What the fuck?
Tips out.
Alert.
Oh,
Alert.
yeah,
Be alert.
alert.
Oh, I'm
be
sorry, I
alert.
forgot to add my +4, so 22.
22. So probably.
Yeah, just think about the last initiative. I rolled very low.
And then brain work, please. 20 to 15. Jesus.
19.
Gotcha.
16.
16. Okay.
Also 16.
I don't
Who's
know what your dex is. I have a
My
dex of
dex is
14.
plus 3.
okay? So
16.
Or team first.
RTM then Ganwin. And Azur, what's your initiative? Oh my god, I'm even writing it down.
Yellow. Hey, what? Yeah. Hello? What
There's a
is
damn
going on?
curse going
I
on.
mean, we
here.
started the episode with a flashback, so.
If that is actually a 22.
Azur, what's your initiative?
Way better.
10.
10 for Azur.
Real bad.
All right. Surprise round. This thing has gone. Crowley, what are you doing in the surprise round? And then we'll get to everybody else.
I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to do a spirit, my College of Spirits maneuver. So I'm going to roll a d12 real quick.
Okay.
So don't mind me, guys. That's all I wanted to do. Let's All right, so that's a 2 and a 12, because I get to roll twice now, just because I feel like a DM. Stop me if you want to. Let's see. That means we get to. I can evoke an incomprehensible fable from another world being. Target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take psychic damage equal to 3 rolls of your bardic inspiration die and be stunned until the end of its next turn. I don't know if this thing can be stunned. I want to try.
You're gonna do it? It's a
Yeah.
it's a con save.
It is a. I'm sorry, I kind of babbled through that. It is an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Okay. That is not gonna be a success. What is the damage?
3 rolls of 3d12s. I'm sorry.
Make sure it's something real quick.
Nice.
I don't think.
It's just a little fella.
I don't play games in the Mournlands, or should I say Crowley doesn't.
Fair enough.
That'll be 24 points of damage, and it is stunned.
Yeah, you send the spirit out towards it. It does not seem immune to either effect. It sits there and it just starts, like, you seem to have short-circuited some of the synapses within this small warforge, and it is stunned there, which will bring us to the top of the initiative. Crowley, it's your turn.
Ooh. I'm trying to remember how the stun condition. Stun doesn't end until the end of its next turn, right? Pretty sure. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, it depends on
what
the
the tail
ability.
says.
What does the ability
Yeah.
say?
That is. Of course, I moved away from it while I was doing that. Let's just check that again real quick. I'm sorry, guys. It says till the end of its next turn. Okay, I read that right. Cool.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna. How far away from me is it, DM?
It got 30 feet from you, so, or 30 feet from Pip, which, so 40 feet.
Oh wow. Yeah, I want to move up 30, and I'm going to. Well, I don't want to move. I don't want to cast anything else, so I'm just going to end my turn there. DM.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Pip, what are you doing?
I'm gonna draw my rapier and cast Booming Blade. And try to get in between some of the plates or whatever and strike it.
Yeah, absolutely. You will have advantage on this attack because he is stunned.
So first one was 5, so I'm gonna say that's a no. And the second one was 9. So
What's your total?
Where's my, what do I add? So 18.
18 just hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
So, alright. So from the rapier is 11, and from the booming blade is 5, so a total of 16.
16 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
You go up to it, and it's stunned and locked into place. Is that an automatic crit on stunned, or no? That's just paralyzed.
That's advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just advantage for stun.
Sticking your sword into some plates, you see different sparks go off, and this just hits the ground and does not move.
You fucking killed it.
Uh-oh.
It's dead.
She doesn't trust it being dead, though, so come on.
It is just now face forward in the dust in this back alley.
I gotta interrogate the tiny assassin warforged.
Where's Otto? He can plug into it.
That seems unethical.
We are at 9:12, so as much as I still want to continue, we're gonna have to end it there for the night, guys, as you guys sort of surround this small warforge. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you guys for playing with me. Thank you guys for joining us. We are Hard Knock Dice. We stream every Saturday at the moment. We'll be adding some more campaign funness later on this year for sure. So be on the look at that. But for right now, we stream on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you check us out. Drop a follow if you haven't yet. Thank you to all those that we gotta follow this session. I need to learn how to multitask better. However, drop a follow. Twitch, TikTok, Twitter. We're on all those things. Don't listen to anything else anybody else says but me. And because they will lead you astray.
I would never do something like that.
And once again, thank you so much to Deuterino, who donated $100 to our Extra Life charity. Please go click on that link, do the lawful kind thing.
Go.
Open your heart wallets to a really great cause and donate to Extra Life, guys. It's a great thing to do. We are gonna raid some folks. Let's do Dice Legends. So we're gonna raid those folks. Go drop them a follow as well. Thank you guys again. I'm gonna start that raid. Did I forget anything?
Yeah.
Any announcements or anything? Say happy birthday to the birthday folks.
So.
Azure,
Happy birthday, Holly!
Azure and RTM. Happy birthday once more.
Happy birthday. August birthdays.
Birthday. And we'll see you next time, guys. Much love.
Bye, guys. Thank you.